here we have what appears to be the latest stream in quite a while. Huh. Like I was already late and then the technical difficulties got to me, so let's see if this loads up or see whether my internet is being evil to me. It might be evil, might be off to a terrible start. Hi. Hello to you YouTubers. Yeah, I wasn't sure if anybody would stop by because I'm doing this at variable times as if I'm dodging you. But I'm not dodging you. Hello to you. How you doing on a Monday? With the meaty plot. Guy with the late in all caps. Hi. Hello. I mean, can I argue that I only exist when I'm on screen? Can I argue that? Can I be like, hey, it's really late if I didn't even exist before now. Hello to Bananas. There's finding the secret phrase first now, are we? How can a bread clip fix you? There's still being on the Cox versus Rocks. And Valkyrie saying, what is this? I love small streams. Hello. I don't know how it's possible to find this as soon as it's starting, but you're here in the first minute. What's that? Hello, how you doing? the topic of this can be anything that's on your mind, and I'll try to respond, but yeah, it can go in any direction. There's talks of Chestnut sending in and talks of an unfortunate spelling error. You know. They're not that close together on the keyboard, so it's the most unfortunate spelling error after all. And how can a bread clip fix you? Well, it's made for holding things together. It's made for holding things together. Is there anything in your life that feels like it's falling apart? Well, this can help hold it together. Yeah. That feels like it could be more coherent. Of course, it's also a little bit sharp and can be used for enacting violence, probably. So, whatever route you want to go with that, a little pacifist route, a little blood route. That's the opposite of pacifism, I believe. There's little typos with how can a breast clip fix you? Stops them from flopping, what can I say? They're behind the crystal ball, how are you doing? I have Punch Forever on the mind because it was because episode 2 came out and okay. So you're starting to think you're spelling things wrong on purpose. Hello to Fanny. Hello, how you doing? Hello to River. And is that a hello and a goodbye, or is it a hello? How you doing, River? I just okay, this is gonna seem like it's coming out of nowhere, but I just read like a verifiable, like, Reuters, like, non-sensationalist, just pure journalism news article that the United States government spread a misinformation campaign about COVID in the Philippines, which is a nuts thing out of nowhere to say 3 minutes into the stream, but my dad went over there and got COVID, and I just feel like it's just related out here. Just feel like it's related out here. But how you doing? There's this talk of Crocs, talk of various hellos. Okay, so I have this anatomy book, which is the main topic, I guess, kind of thing. Crystal Palm is saying a breast clip makes me think of a chicken breast enamel pin. Yes, pins, enamel pins, or the little bottle cap clippy things. Yeah, there's a lot of options around here. Guys, I might be spelling cock wrong on purpose because of why? If you want rocks, I have rocks. If you want socks, I have socks. I can't show them to you right now, so you're just gonna have to take my word for that and trust me that I'm not lying about having socks. Hello! There's Banana saying I got gifted Discord Nitro and now I can post nobody kissing emoji, right? I saw that, the good stuff. Okay, I'm like, so I'm pretty sure, hello? And so I'm pretty sure that I, like, in this server cannot, okay, let's zoom in to get the fullness of it, cannot, okay, nice, I'm pretty sure that in this server I can't make a little gif, make a little thing, this is it's so smooth, how did I get all the frames? in the animation is looking at. Okay, I'm missing things in the chat. There's illiterate historian or Sylvie saying, hey guys, it's been a while. Hey, new name, how's it going? There's talks of hellos, wanting to join the stream and a bye. And who's so shouting Big Rose? Hi. There's Leviathan saying, hippity hoppity, the stream. Wait, this is now your stream. Yoink. It's been yoinked. I can't say anything else. Hello, Tech Pie. So just about today's title, I have, I've had this book for like a couple of years now. I've been too intimidated to start it. But okay, when you were going over things in like the voice call with like the anatomy and things, and then it was like only 4 or 5 things, like for like an arm, 4 to 6 things, it's like a number of things I can count on my hands. That was very accommodating. That was very possible. That was very doable. And then I look at what they list in this book. Sure enough, it is less than 10 things. It's 5 things. It's 5 things that they tell you about and label, and that's very doable indeed. There's a little story saying I also got super interested in Percy Jackson, so that's fun. I am seeing fan animations for it once again. I can't tell if I've ever been through a fandom revival before, but I feel like with the help of the show that's happening a little. I think maybe if there's anything that I wish for the show, I think they could have made it more iconic if they made it a period piece, because like the Y2K aesthetic has been in and out, so that would be interesting. There's talk nicknames. There's Valerie the Valkyrie saying, my brother once killed a bird and then my sister buried it so she could collect the bones after the body decayed. That sounds like teamwork. That makes the dream work, or perhaps fright work that makes the nightmare work. One of those. Hello to Brina's saying, sorry, I'm here. I had to desperately take a shower. Hey, I'm late as hell and also behind in the chat. Hi, how you doing? What's going on? Let's talk of birds. Let's talk of me. Wait, look, fonts for foxes. I'm staying monetized. Look, that seems like the usefulest skill an artist can have to have people like give up to you and commission you and say, draw that man. No clothes. And then that seems like the most useful thing that can happen. Seems like I would make $1 million. But I'm not doing that right now. There's Crystal Palm saying, for anyone not sure what to draw on the art server, there's a cool roll of dice to make a character thing. Oh, I was wondering about randomizing. I still have this all the way zoomed in high. Okay, so there's there's talk of Rocket Anatomy doing this on purpose. There's, okay, yeah. Verified, absolutely. No Rocket Anatomy. We're so clean out here. There's, glad it helped last time. Yes. Okay, and then there's talk of rolling a dice. Okay, wait, do I have a dice? Okay, looking for hair versus like, okay, okay, awesome stuff going on here, by the way. But the Gartic phones things from last time, it really it really makes me, I don't know, value the randomness of coming up with a character. Okay, I think there's a dice outside on the table out here. But yeah, we're in the Discord. Looking at the Discord, there's YouTubers just actually saying, I learned Rocket Anatomy in the most painful, personal, and interactive way possible. Somebody did mind control on you. That sounds like somebody did mind control on you. I'm really sorry. There's it can't be a rock every time. You're messing with me. You're devaluing the sacredity of, I don't know, geology. Absolutely, yeah, geology. Okay, so there's Valerie saying I would draw some stuff, but I'm on the phone right now, so it would look very bad. Hey, I say, I do declare. That's the well, the link to this is at the bottom of the description if you want, and I'm gonna say that the, I don't know, essential part of group draw is to face the looking really bad head on, and and only through facing it will we get better. And I say this, but I've been putting off learning anatomy for like It's been either 2, 4, or 6 years, one of those even numbers. All years are the same year to me, so I don't know which it is, but one of those. Okay, so let's look around here. Great art, great art. And the walk cycles, the run cycles. It's looking just excellent. What is that? It's this is the newest in arts, right? It's character sheets with a she, her, with a attacking the city. I gotta ask, attacking the city, that's what a kaiju is known for, but am I stereotyping? Is it wrong of me? Is it wrong of me out here? Sylvia is saying, I've fallen down a PJO and a magic rabbit hole where I learned there was a musical and it was so cool, right? And then like, it's so funny to me that it gets a live action TV show after getting a musical and comics and graphic novels, like, and a movie. It's been adapted a fair few times, and I guess the musical gets overlooked in terms of adaptations. One of those is the right word, but it gets a little bit overlooked. But the songs live on. But like, is it better or worse than the show? I don't know. There's Heck by saying we need to do another voice just sometimes. I'd love to help you know this job. Also posted a thing in art that I worked on today. I'm excited about. Oh, hey. Let's be looking at all the things and and you gotta give it up for learning the arm anatomy. You gotta give it up and. Oh, okay, wait. Combining the character design with these skills. Okay, wait. Is your walk cycle like experience? Is that like a relatively newer skill, or are you just finally putting it together with your original character designs? I wonder. As it's looking good out here. Hello. I admire the ability to keep your face in like basically the same expression while running. God, I don't know what I look like while running. Is my mouth doing like dog gasping for air due to lack of fitness? I don't know. There's Fonso Fox is saying sorry I have to go. Thanks for stopping by for the chaos. There's the song of Stinky Anatomy. Okay, there's going to the neighborhood pool. Wait, that's good news. There's talking about I don't like anatomy, but I have to learn it. I've honestly made so many excuses for myself. Okay, wait, let's get one last admiration in here. Looking at the progress. Okay, looking at the little textures in here. Looking at the expressions. Wait, okay, is there gonna be like a chibi form? Wow. Also, Riot as a name for. Right, as a girl's name. What a beautiful name for a baby girl. I could name my firstborn child that, but that would be original character, do not steal. Those YouTubers are suddenly saying, by the way, why do you have rocks in a jar? Like regular ass rocks, not even the precious handsome kind of rocks. You insulting my rocks. You come to my house on the day of my in the day of my plush character's wedding, and you insult my rocks. What's up? There's just tiny lame rocks, so weak and disappointing. I actually did used to have exceptionally cool rocks though. I mean, okay, like at the moment I've got a little cross section of a seashell that looks a little bit like a heart. Well, it reminds me of a heart anyway. Alright, I'm all the way behind in the chat. What is happening in the currently? It's happening in the currently. There's Sylvie saying, what movie? There's absolutely no movie, absolutely none. The comfort of Percy Jackson fandom. There's talk about all rocks being gorgeous and what time's going on. There's talk of game characters. There's YouTube audios doing weird. YouTube is doing weird things. Can't send messages. Not censoring, just doesn't send. Have to refresh the page. This stream is a little bit later than I thought. Okay, like a lot later than I thought because I got distracted and a little bit inspired trying to find resources for anatomy, but also a little bit later than I thought. Few minutes because it straight up wasn't starting up. Does it break? Am I considered not profitable enough for the Google entity to continue allowing me to stream or something? I don't know what's going on. Hey, but I said I've known the general rules for cycles for a bit, but I'm still learning to get the hang of them. It's looking so cool out here. I swear. There's it was squishy style. And Valerie's saying the only thing I've ever animated in my life was Flip a Clip bouncing ball tutorial, then I gave up. On Fridays, sometimes we're having like a Gartic phone or something. Sometimes it breaks, but if you want to stop by with to a group animation, I found that it really sort of built my confidence a little, because just visually seeing how all animations are just a bunch of pictures stuck together, and you can do a lot with just 3 of those. You can do a lot with 5 of those, and yeah, it really bolstered my confidence, I guess, just to try things out and have a, I don't know, mental image of it. So there's open invitations to the group draw kind of things. There's, forgot to put Shive and the demigirl flag. Hey, cool. There's, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a demo man. Gen Unlocked is still a demo. For some reason that makes my mind go to the one video game that my little brother got to beta test before it was released, which was Lego Universe, and he was like 7 or something, and so he was the target audience, but it was the biggest thing that ever happened to him. And yeah, you're 7, and also that's really cool. So it's understandable. It's understandable. Okay, where do I want to? Wait, are you following me? You following my little cursor? No, curses. Now I'm gonna figure out where to draw. Zoop. There's Valerie's talking about. I just downloaded Arcane. It's my new favorite game. I think I have an addiction. Oh, good addiction, bad addiction, adding to your life. Dreaming about it in your sleep, perhaps. Dream about it in your day, perhaps. Did I say hi to Yukina? Hi to you, Yukina. Hi, how's it going? And okay. Do I want to be at the bottom of the chair? Okay, yes. Then there's Yukina saying, I'm turning characters into animals, and you got into Object Show. Dang, it's been a while since I've seen just this little guy around these parts. Object Show premiere fandom. Oh, but Valerie's here to pick up the slack. Hey. The enthusiasm is inspiring. When I made this cardboard dagger, I didn't think I was going to be using it as a bookmark, but in hindsight, this is the coolest bookmark that I have. I should make more things that look like this. Alright, so I think I want to pull up a picture of an actual buff-ass dude. I've been collecting those. I followed a Tumblr blog that exclusively posts ridiculously buff dudes. They are not doing it for art purposes, but I appreciate it. It's essential out here. I'm looking at a bodybuilder right now, on demand. Completely perfect. There's talks of teardrops and Kai saying, if you can drop bodies, prepare for your ability to be stolen. Hello? Hey! Okay, my brain is a little bit scrambled lately because of being in a basic biology class, so I was about to say as if it's a normal thing that is said, like a covalent bond. I want to share the knowledge. Nobody says that. Who am I? Who are you? A couple of little atoms. No, we're not. Well, yes, we are. That's one part that I'm kind of disliking about basic biology class. The fear. I open up the textbook. Fear. I close the textbook. Still fear. I'm thinking about it. There's okay. Still drawing versus dropping bodies. Are you trying to steal my ability to kill? Good luck. There's Rena saying, being a furry is so awesome. I got my first year so mentally ill. Wait, hey, what the hell? Wait, from drawing your regular ass cartoon animals, okay, the laws of going on a revenge arc for maximum narrative potential, they demand that you get a job animating at Disney, if you want to go like the maximum dramatic route, but that's not the only way to be valid, because you're already valid. You're already valid out here. Look at this is adorable. What the hell? It's creative. I wish I could be a furry. You're gonna say I'm just info dumping about on a daily basis with object shows going on here. YouTube users like saying the cool red bookmark, solo standards, it's just a piece of cardboard with marker lines. How dare you, insulting my blade. If you were an RPG character, you would have a negative number level. Okay. I can say how dare you about the first part, but the second part, that is just true. It would be silly of me to say, oh, I wouldn't die in one hit. There's so many one hits that I would die in. I can. Alright, so I want to block out... Okay. Blocking out a general shape. Do I want to go with the head-on shape? Okay, it may not interest me immediately, but I have to start somewhere, and the place where I'm starting is USA National Bodybuilding Physique Committee or something like that. She told me about Percy Jackson, and I like Grover. Eating cans. It's the energy that we want to bring to... Oh my gosh, wait, have you just completely disassembled an arm in the time I've been talking? Hello? Arm flying apart. Okay, that's honestly something that I'm a little excited about. I'm wondering, so if I'm gonna be drawing skinless anatomy anyway, if I'm gonna be doing that, then I wonder, would I want to get artistic in there? Would I want to draw a little fairy door in your torso or something like that? I talked about getting all the books. I'm honestly... Okay, it's impractical. It's impractical due to shipping, but I'm honestly looking to sell some of the books that I have. I have an entire The Kane Chronicles behind me, which it's not Percy Jackson, but it's still Rick Riordan. It's worthwhile, I guess. But I intend to sell it because I read it. Yeah, I read it, and I'm like, yeah, I feel like that's probably all I want from it. That's probably all I want from it, having read it. There's Leviathan, who had been saying, I just got an idea, I'll put a song on Discord to finish National Treasure. Am I gonna be getting the copyrights about it? But I want to know. So I'll either know on the stream or off the stream. Am I gonna get a little strike, a little shrug? There's saying Grover got some violent tendencies and is a little gay, but anything from a bestie? And Valerie saying, my favorite D&D podcast has just uploaded another episode and I'm afraid I must leave to watch it. Farewell, friends. Were you here for a moment longer, I would have started raving about D&D podcast, but you're probably already gone. Goodbye to the ghost of you. Which D&D podcast was it? I've had two. I'm gonna get a third. I've had 2 favorites. One that I started casually watching but didn't really get into. I'm gonna get a third favorite out here sometime. No, I think there's 2 that I started watching but didn't really get into. Probably, or maybe even 3. They're very long. It's quite easy to not really get into them. There's going off to play some Splatoon. What does ref mean? Finish the first book, and so you'll get all the main 5. Exciting. There's Hey, by saying, John, once you learn anatomy, reality can be whatever you want. This is very exciting, very affirming. I've been rattling my mouth for 20 minutes, but I'm gonna get out here. So there's this talk of referencing. Oh, having a slash ref for referencing things in text and speech. Okay, that's really useful. Oh my god. Okay, wait, my childhood best friend could have used that because the guy that she's trying to date, in trying to make a joke or something about and trying to make light of a situation, he sent a little freaking meme phrase, I forgore, but she doesn't know what that is, so she's just like, are you misspelling this because you don't care? What the hell? What the hell's going on here? And I'm like, oh, that's the kind of situation that needs a tone indicator probably. My daughter likes him, he looks a little gay, but anything to make my princess happy. Oh god, I've seen that post one time, or this guy saying, so until you learn anatomy, you'll never be able to be part of reality. I'm learning the anatomy of atoms and molecules in my basic biology class, and what I'm learning from that is that maybe I don't super like being a part of reality. It's absolutely ridiculous, everything that's going on in your cell. Like, the fun part about studying alongside my brother and being in the same class, though, is that we can exclaim in disbelief at the same time. Just reading through a completely ordinary biology textbook and saying, no way, you can't be serious. God damn it. Every single time I'm scrolling to the bottom, missing a million things. Leviathan's saying it's a song about a family man choosing whether to go home or to the bar on a Friday night. There's Kai saying, I started watching Gintama because gag animes heal me and I miss Psyche K. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's do a little bit of an outline, because the thing I'm curious about, I'm curious about all of it, but I'm curious about the torso, so let's torse it. Alright, proportions. I want to start with just like a shape like this. I guess so. But then I can see that you're sort of angled upward. Okay, you're either angled upward or straight up. What's the opposite of top heavy? Just sort of top small-y? Okay, so it's going like outward like this. Huge flex in this weird ass pose. And then Richmond Constructive Anatomy is from more of an era where people drew like body fat and things like that. They were still drawing the body fat. Oh, God, did I read about when steroids came into use, like, primarily? Well, I think that maybe this book was before it was more widespread. Your legs are huge, dude. Okay, do I want to try to just ad-lib that, because I'm not really focusing on it. Here's one shape, dude. Okay, so here's like this. Yeah, do you think bodybuilders ever get a little freaked out looking at themselves and be like, I'm made of meat, I'm scared? I think maybe I would get a little freaked out. Or maybe if you just flex hard enough, then the feelings go away. The bad feelings go away. So here's like another leg shape. God, what the hell is going on here? Every time I learn about something. Okay, well, I'll just leave that as a rough outline. There's Leviathan replaying Tears of the Kingdom right now. Hey, enjoy. There's Half Lazy Arts. Wait, I'm just saying hi to y'all. You're already gone. Hello, how you doing on a Monday once again? Saying hi, everyone. Been on the art grind with art references for Art Fight. Oh, y'all know which team you're choosing if you take part. Wait, okay, so is Art Fight in July? Okay, I'm asking, and we're sort of in real time, but it's probably faster if I look it up. Art Fight. When is it? Well, when is it? Okay, July. And then there's not like a minimum amount of arts fights. Okay, wait. July. And I was wondering, okay, how many days are left? There's like 2 weeks left in this month. Okay, in July, my driver's lessons are starting up again, because I'm like trying to get back in there. There's the monster on the bed. There's YouTube is just like token of being unskilled, and if I leave this sort of undetailed, I have to put details on it, or else it's gonna look freaky. There's Brina saying, you know, when I first saw the trailers for Tears of the Kingdom, saw the horses, and went, I wanted hello voice call. But then ended up enjoying the game so much. Beating Ganon 10 times. That's a weirdly hilarious thing. It's a weirdly hilarious thing to think of. How would Ganon react to being beaten 10 times? Scrolling on down to find the bottom of this. Trying to be where I be. Okay, so it is in July, and there's making headcanons about object show looking excellent. So you could prep your references and choose your team before July 1st. Okay, so you wanna is it about making do you make a character based on a theme, or okay, well, I guess I'll just go to the website, because I've heard of people, I think I have heard of people making a character specifically for art fight purposes, but I also think that I've seen people like just putting in their regular original characters. So what's up? Bookmark other people's characters. And okay, wait, I don't know if that actual official page gives the like basic rundown. The 2 weeks though in art fight. There's Headquai saying you don't need to commit to anything in art fight, just do what you feel like doing. And if you're busy, don't. Hey, that's pretty good. That's pretty nice. There's Kai saying if only I could hashtag draw, I would join art fight. It certainly sounds like a way. Certainly sounds like some inspiration to improve. There's next year trust though. Hey, nice. You have your own OCs and you can theme it based on your team, but it's not necessary. Okay, that's exciting. That's exciting. That's hype by saying both are optional to do. Do whatever character you would love to get fan art of. That's neat. There's DDC998 saying, hear me out, what if you're actually holding a ghost day right now, but you just don't know because you can't see in the ghost? Hey, what? And I repeat, what? Got a question as that. Are you spitballing out here? This is the test audience for some kind of a product. You drawing your own comics? That's a little bit on theme. That's a little bit on theme for this stream. You might be drawing your own comics out there. Let's talk of Draconia lore dump. And Leviathan saying, I have no idea what an art fight is, but it sounds cool. Yeah, so I know the basis of the concept is basically just that, you attack somebody else in art fight by drawing art of their character, and then maybe they'll draw art of your character. Who knows? But it's just like a little competition, little weaponized competition out there. There's Family Sarah saying it doesn't have to be just drawing, it can include other textiles and graphics. I've seen some OC cosplays on there as well. Wow, that would be wild. There's Jay and talking Draconia lore. Okay, there's looking at these areas. All right, I wanna. Okay, I think one thing that I'm a little bit in. Dude, stop flipping. Okay, one thing that I'm a little bit intimidated about though, is I'm not sure how to find all of these. How to find an anatomy reference that keeps it pretty basic. Something I was intimidated about, but does this book that I have that I'm opening up, does it do it close enough? Yeah, okay, I mean, it's kind of focusing on one thing at a time. A little bit of one thing at a time. But then it sort of blobs them all into one way. Curious. So basically I have a little world of animals and magic called Draconia, and now it's time for how it was created. Okay, a little info dump out here. A myth you made up for lore purposes. Hey, gotta love the lores. And there's Kai saying it seems art fight starts July. I will be watching from the sidelines. I think I've been watching from the sidelines pretty frequently with art fight, seeing other people participate and then be overjoyed and things like that in there. So something about me, I feel really extremely bad if I can't return somebody's effort. And like, even if it's not expected, I don't want to get in my own head about it or anything. So maybe if I draw like a single single original character to put in there. Like, do people like go in with one? Do they go in with multiple? Maybe if mine is like uncool, then people won't be inspired to draw it, and I can just do the one way kind of a thing. There's Half Lazy Art saying it's my first time joining, going Team Seafoam. Okay, wait, I want to look up what the hell are the teams? What are the teams? I want to know. Okay, theme reveal page. Do I scroll to the bottom? Do I scroll to the bottom of this? Nothing? I want to know. Let's talk over you got this J for lore purposes, hype man for lore purposes. That's exciting. That's encouraging. That's I don't know. I love it when I love to see people getting creative. Okay, so I'm opening up a big ass book right over here. Regular ass book. Okay, Seafoam and Stardust. What? That's really nice. That's really nice. That's I really wonder how that's gonna go, how that's gonna be. Okay, telling us about the lore. So in an empty void, two entities spawned, and a bird that is the sun god, a fish that is the moon god. They just kind of chilled in the void, and stars appeared. Nice. There's and why they're just talking about teams, and I am like still curious over here. Okay, I'm gonna check the description, and I guess see if it looks like they'll be striking. Is this metal? I'm curious. Yeah, okay, looks like it'll be striking, so I'll just I'll find out what's up later. But yeah, seems interesting out there. Half Lazy Arts is saying there's always someone who will like your art. If worse comes, you can friendly fire to make art for people on your own team. All my friends are on Stardust, so I can draw their OC for more points. That's like the idea of a friendly attack like that. It's so fun to me. Okay, so I'm looking at muscles, finding out how they are. Where do I want to start with? I guess probably the general groups. Okay. I don't know if it's the stance or anything, but homeboy is looking a little lopsided. Not as lopsided as me, of course, with my full-on spinal deformity, but some of these things that are even in the anatomy diagram are, of course, skewed in the over here. Okay, so I'm looking at a collarbone. Looking at pectoral, strap, neck, shoulder, and arm. Okay, let's see how it goes. Let's talk of the announcement animation is gorgeous. You gotta watch it. Okay, wait, the art fight animation announcement. I'm curious of this as well. There's Subject saying I'm fighting against the CEO of the internet company. This is how you do things in this world, because in this world it's kill or be killed with bad internet connection. I've heard that they have bad internet connection in Germany. For some reason. The slowest of internets. I wonder what it means. There's Yukina saying the celestial duo shrugged it off until one moment the stars aligned and 6 more gods spawned. And oh my gosh, wait, okay, that's cool. That's cool out here. And Headway saying feel free to dead out copy me, I'm here to help. Okay, very, very exciting. Well, now I wonder whether trying to look at a reference and a third reference like I'm trying to do, I wonder if that's gonna mess me up whatsoever. But okay, so here's this we're starting off with a flex that is absolutely nuts. And okay, draw what I see, not what I think I see. And that is a shape like, okay, we can realign that. It's a shape that's going like this. Do I have this on the right settings over here as well? Yes, I do. Okay, and the top of why do I forget every time? Okay, let's go along here. And Leviathan is saying, little sucking. No, I'm actually disrupting his signal. I'm on my villain arc. There's so many phrases that can be villainous, that should be villainous. You're going to take over Antarctica. Declare war on the sun. That seems alright. That seems alright. The phrasing makes me wonder. Wow. Entire phone falling. The phrasing makes me wonder. Is summer treating you warmly? Extremely warmly, one might say? Appreciation. Full appreciation out here. Even as I'm hitting shuffle on ya. Does it let me click anything? Maybe not. Pfft. Oh, I had already clicked it. I feel 1 million years old, or even worse, 80 years old. There's oh, what will it take to destroy the nickname lesbian thong? Oh no. I'm all about respecting people's wishes out here. Oh dear. There's redirecting a disruption, though. You'll be conjoined in under a minute. The most villain arc in here. Oh, huh. There's talk of it being so hot these days. And there's a god of swamps and marshes. So far, it's really cool. It's really, really cool. To think about our little gods of different biomes. And then, like, as a modern person, you of course can come up with way more gods of biomes and stuff than ancient people could, because they were not around as many biomes. They didn't have the knowledge that these biomes existed. Did the Greeks know what a swamp was? I'm not 100% sure. They're in that Mediterranean climate. It's got a little bit dry. There's and mentioning that Hydra is a snake with 3 heads. Most excellent. Alright, let's be looking at these, and if I do some full power out here. Okay, what is possible? Okay, I'm gonna wanna draw the shapes that I'm actually seeing on this reference image, and I want my phone to not fall. Okay, one shape, another shape. We blocked out the general shapes. Okay, we're gonna start with the distance between them, actually. It's gonna look like that. It's gonna look like that. And they are just sort of warping and twisting, honestly, but okay, like I guess I would want to measure out. What they are in relation to that makes them look like they're warping and also twisting. Alright, so one length, another length, here's half of it, here's another half of it. It's a little longer than a half of it. And you want a going up into the shoulders over here. And okay, drawing from a picture. Does drawing from a picture get the same benefits as trying to follow the book? Well, I have the urge to second guess myself at every turn. What other lore are you dropping over there in the chat? You're wait, you're getting double conjoined? Conjoined squared, getting more powerful. Leviathan, you're walking into my house. You're making the entity more powerful. I can't believe people these days making the entity more powerful on a Monday. There's Yukina telling us, so the 6 land gods did it silly and accidentally created Draconia, and the celestial duo was pissed, but since there was already life going on, they just kind of made 4 more gods to help, and that's it. I love the idea. Well, okay, like it is in a lot of existing mythology already, but I do love the idea that of gods just sort of passing their work off onto someone else, just being like, hey, as a god, I'm here to say that ain't my job. New phone, who this? Who are you? I'm not doing that. Yeah, there's Sylvie telling us that I'm writing my gods to be somewhat accurate to actual ancient cultures and how they worship their gods, because I like using my research for something. I have this entire tab over here open. I saw somebody comment on like not one of my videos, just a totally unrelated video, but I saw somebody comment, I can't study immunology even though I'm obsessed with it because I'm a literal small child. And I'm like, okay, so not to take the grim adventures or, I don't know, teenage protagonist, hero, YA protagonist approach to things, but I think that you're not too small of a child to learn immunology. Possibly ever, because the college courses are free. The college courses are free online. The freaking, I don't know if you can see this URL, but it's like, it's just, I guess if you just look up MIT free courses, you can learn anything. And so I bring this up out of nowhere, out of the blue, because research. I keep wondering if the way to develop a really good culture for world building purposes for a story, like do I take an anthropology class? But then for a while I forgot about the free courses thing, and I was like, do I waste money on an anthropology class? What's it gonna be? What is it gonna be? But I don't have to waste money on that. It could totally actually be in here. I could have the basic classes. If I'm curious about it, there's talk of Draconia creation myth being wrapped up, looking good, looking cool. Talking about Greek gods being kind of assholes, the whole premise, indeed. And by telling me that the main thing is to understand what you're drawing and why it looks the way it does in the ref. Okay, so then looking at this reference versus the pose of a human man. Let's put air quotes around human man, because I don't know with bodybuilders. I don't know when it comes to bodybuilders. Okay, but I want to, I think, try to draw one half with like less skin and fat, and then try to draw the muscles as I see them in this diagram, so I can start to understand the way they move. Oh, okay, but if I'm doing that, then I would want to go to the more specific information, probably, instead of the more general things. And then there's talking about things being based off of Greek gods, so they are also assholes for the most part. There's, like in the creation myth, hey, creation myths, pop off, creation myths. There's Leviathan saying, are they gonna curse regular people out of jealousy? Gosh, I think for the stories where I keep trying to put together a god or two, I don't know if I made a creation myth or anything, but of course you gotta have people getting cursed out of jealousy. I want to put some in a sci-fi setting. I think that would be awesome for a science fiction setting. Like, what if the first ship that humanity could ever take between the stars or anything like that, the first colony ship, the first, what is the actual word? The first interstellar, generation ship, there we go, that was the word, generation ship. What if Well, what if they never put artificial intelligence on it because it was a person who was cursed into being this huge structure by a jealous god, and so they never put AI up on this ship. They never plug computers into it too much because they live on it, and they're afraid of what it has to say if it can speak for itself. There's go ahead. Someone else would like to have happy. Yeah, go off. Creation myths. It's looking cool out here. And scrolling to the bottom, losing rounds of WEBTOON. Rest in peace. There's saying that's the plot of my own story. I have a little story called Divine Trials, where a bunch of gods realized they kind of messed up, so they chose a handful of mortals to take their roles. Middle management gods. Okay, there's Jaro prescribed you a healthy dose of fucking weeball. Okay, I did title this stream a big so brave about it, right? And for 50 minutes I've been complaining and like visibly cringing, but it's the time. This is what I look like when I'm being so brave about it. Fucking we ball. So they just throw them out on a quest, except the gods can't do divine intervention with their mortals because the two main gods, Sol and Luna, lock them to their domains and mess with their fates. Wait, so is it like a god sending them on a mission and they want them to do something, but they're kind of like interfering with all of this? Hello, girl, look at that ballad. I think I was just looking for that, and there's a little bit of a posture check and a little bit of a looping around. You know, sometimes I see a simplified drawing that really speaks to me, and then the question pops into my head: do I need to learn anatomy, or can I just have pure expression? But no, I'm gonna do it. I'm past those thoughts. I'm putting them to rest. I'm bookmarking this thing with my dagger once again. I'm going to a video that I previously completely disregarded because I was like, well, what if I want to learn it in more general groups? I don't know. What if I want to learn it in more general groups? Well, what if I don't get that chance? Okay, so Mark Brunet full body crash course for artists, 10 minutes. Okay, like can I glean anything from what's going on in here? Well, over here, Mr. Man starts with a skeleton, very appropriate for the Undertale music. There's why with the positive affirmations if you could do this. Blah. Creative encouragements all around in this chat today. The most excellent, the most best. Okay, I'm looking at a skeleton. How much into the skeleton do I want to get? And then these overlaid the muscles over it a little bit. Okay, I mean I could get a little bit into a skeleton. I say as if I don't already have a skeleton. Alright, what's the best way I want to do that? Looking at a rib cage. Okay, no, I'll crack. I will get overwhelmed if I try to put a skeleton on a real man's body at this time. You're gonna say, why does Jaro sound like Cake from PMDI at one point and went back to her normal voice the other? I have many voices. Leviathan confirms it. Wait, you heard a Crash Bandicoot some time ago? Okay, wait, I know, like, in concept that I have many voices that are making all kinds of sounds. It disturbs me a little that I don't know what exactly they are. Crash Bandicoot in here, Crash Bandicoot right here, right now, Crash Bandicoot. Dare I say a little bit of a cake from an object show? The gods can only intervene by taking full control of their successors' bodies. Fun stuff. Okay, if you're going like if you're going an artistic route with this kind of thing and not just the writing route. I gotta know, are they lighting up in any capacity, or perhaps growing powerful appendages? Anyways, but that's not exactly that smart. They would only do it if it was fully necessary. Okay. So she's saying, did the internet finally stabilize? Am I able to be in chat now? What did I miss? Were you talking about me? Of course you were. How couldn't you? I'm loving I love that. I love that. Self-confidence. Flex it up. Forget about the skelly, just add an oval for the rib cage. Wait, did you draw somebody sitting and then you drew and then in the true spirit of group draw, here's a little fellow underneath. Okay, wait, what's going on in the rest of the canvas? This is looking unfortunately hilarious. It's making me think they should add more forms of bodily harm into Among Us. Anyway, here's some really okay. Is that like a crescent moon on the forehead? Is that any? Okay, that if it were a Sailor Moon, I would know, right? Maybe this is looking very cool. Nevertheless, I'm going around. I'm putting hearts on your arts. It's double and triple thanks for the arm diagram. I'll be coming back to look at that. Yeah, I swear to God. There's Crystal Palm out here doing the line art for a very dapper individual. I can't say I recognize who this individual is, but it's looking quite dapper indeed. You smoking that, Zaza? How's that going? None of that there's spouting out enough secrets to end your entire career, sounding like a Crash Bandicoot, Super Mario, and Toad sometimes. By which you mean I sound so normal and cool, right? Please. There's talking of wanting gay arms, and Sylvie telling us that one aspect about the gods that you added was that they can change their shape, usually symbolic to show the kind of authority they hold to the person and or people they're talking to. And loving those gay arms. Alright, okay, I'm figuring it out. I guess I'll just, so I'm not trying to hold open a book and a reference at the same time. Okay, let's put these together. God damn, what was that? Let's put these together. Give myself a little bit smaller, and wait, you said you want gay arms, but no, you already have black nail polish. And then I missed the message to say, wow. I haven't heard. I don't know what a Mario sounds like. Okay, what does a Mario sound like? Okay, I think sometimes in regular conversation, when I'm feeling silly, in the comfort of my home, I might say a little, "It's a me." That doesn't mean I sound like Mario. Just because I'm quoting Mario directly, don't be ridiculous. Alright, so how much arm do I want to be drawing? That much arm maybe? Yeah, that much arm for sure. And then I'm going to... What is this? There's Sylvie telling us that Soul in most of her appearances is huge, like white diamond size, as she will always hold the most authority. Fun stuff out here. Return to sun worshipper of old. There's Kai saying, no Sailor Moon is just me drawing Stardust as a person, because the art fight teams inspired me. You could totally be in the art fight. I bet I think people would be jazzed. I think people would be totally jazzed to see you drawing the characters. There's Heck Pie giving us a perchance. There's Charo making an impersonation of this. There's Crystal Palm telling us the Dapper Villainess is just some random character from my frontal lobe. Hey, it's a good day for drawing random characters. Oh, do you mean random character as in perhaps from the character randomizer a little bit? Or truly random. Truly you don't know where it's from. There's Yukina saying, sorry guys, can't stay, gotta sleep. Hey, get rest. Thanks for sharing the lore and stuff. I'm always really enthused about world building that starts with like some very cool creation myth. There's Sylvie telling us another explain. Aeolus, the weather god, has children that represent the different weathers, and every time they're with their parent, they're super tiny. Oh wow. And then okay, so here's a Crash Bandicoot. Wow! Now, I've made a little funny little sound just now, but I don't actually know what this sounds like, so let's find out. Excuse me? Wait, I think I've heard that before. What's that? Wait, okay, like, have things been, like, referencing that all along? I don't know. I don't feel like I have the rage. Let's Heck Pie off to get hydrated. Hey, hydration is important. It's getting polygon. And every time I talk and or eat for a extended period of time, my nose starts running a little bit, and I don't know what causes that. God, what sound is this? Wow, wow. Nah, I don't know. I don't think I have a Crash Bandicoot residing in me right now. I don't think he paid rent. I think I would know. I think I would know. All right, so here is a little bit of this, and we're gonna draw from the reference first of all. Did I align this properly? Yes, I did. Okay, drawing from the reference first of all, and finding out how it's going. And there's Leviathan saying, I'll clip it later on, don't worry. I'm genuinely curious when a little Crash, when a little, dare I say, Bandicoot has emerged from me. Okay, so let's do okay, so the recommendation is a little oval, and then what sort of brushes are we having here? I think I'll have a little bit of opacity on the brushes as well, and it's never too late to redraw something that I started to draw. Okay, do I have, I think it is legitimately tilted a little bit to the side, Okay, and then this stuff up here is quite flat. There's YouTube users telling us, your nose is running. Well, you better go catch it. Hangs up. I don't usually think of it that way, but I guess you can technically hang up. You can technically be hanging up on a live stream. There's Sylvie saying, wait guys, I think I might be able to finish the first Percy Jackson book tonight. I only have like 50 pages left. I got this. Hey, reading. I got more hype and the music got more chill. I love this to bits, but that was some timing. Okay, so let's have a little bit of air. I don't usually make frustrated noises, but we're going to discover what all of those sound like as I grin and bear it. Alright, so here's a little bit of this, and I'm gonna have that a little bit more of this, and I think I want to, I don't know, draw an overall kind of a volume. Dude, home slice, what does your volume look like? I'm starting to be curious what the hell this human being's name is too. He's like performing for bodybuilding and competitions. Okay, and do I know what I want this line to represent? Maybe, probably. And then there's like, it's like this over here, and it would turn out better if I measured it more closely. But we're going like that. Does it go inward or outward? It's approximately flat, but this part is, the middle indent is a little bit more indented on this image. There's talk of the city game, and it's you. It's you, YouTube user Pick. I can't believe it. You've been spotted. There's talk of a nice pic. Oh yeah. I suppose that's where we're seeing the May Borowski the most. Sometimes I think, does the chaos fit May Borowski? And I'm like, yeah, she'd probably approve of things on which her face has been on up in here. Okay, so here's a little bit of ridges, and then this is okay, this is a shape like this, and the ideal is to measure it more. But okay, wait, do I actually have any experience measuring things on the digital wave? Okay, so there's that going out, and then there's some frankly, I'm looking at this. Frankly, there's some bullshit going out right here. Over here, there's a little thing that's shaped like this, and I'm sorry, whoever this is. I don't mean it as a personal insult. I'm just trying to comprehend what's going on here, and it is a little bit defying comprehension. Okay, so correcting a little bit like that. The ideal would be to measure it a bit better. Okay, so there's this wingspan type thing out here. Just trying to draw from the reference. First of all, such a graceful stare. And there's Leviathan saying it's been over a year since the Night in the Woods playthrough. That's when I first appeared. The earliest out here. That's, it's continually a little. It's funny to me to think like those are unlisted now, but it was like a solid month or something. A solid month. There's 1 year out here. 1 year. I think I went back to some of the older streams and such, and I was trying to see. Okay, first of all, here's this little bit of muscle. I was trying to see when I started this business exactly. Like, it's been a year since something. It's been a year since something for sure. But that was a little bit less clear at the start of the month. Okay, I should actually probably be dividing this a little bit better. So I put the bottom of your legs around here. And then, okay, like how much do I want to measure that? 1, 2. Okay, so it would be in the middle. 1, 2. It would be right around here. Right around here. There's your middle. There's your middle. And then a little bit like this. These are in this severe flex. These are flexing apart. And and the part where I find out how this works is I know that knowledge and ability is right around the corner. I know that through practice I'm going to make it. I know it. Logically, I know it. I'm wallowing in ignorance right now. And this is the version of myself that I have to destroy through experience, through practice, through this ab. Your singular ab goes a little bit up, dude. Am I dying? Did I die? Did I die? There's Let's talk of being an old geezer now. There's half lazy art saying, if any of y'all want to draw on the second canvas, please do. There's plenty of space. Oh, plenty of space, yeah. What's going on? What's going on? The creature. Yes. Yes, hello. The creature. Perfect. Wow, okay, this is so, oh my gosh, wait, doing some pony sonas out here. Ah. Gosh, I came up with like 2 pony sonas, like, when I still had a DeviantArt account. I mean, I guess I still have it. I haven't tried to log in or anything. Gosh, this is looking cool. This is looking cute. Oh my gosh. Ah. Looking lovely out here. Yeah, let me know if the heart is in the way or anything. Looking lovely. There's Heck by saying, do you want to paste the picture of the dude into the magma? Maybe. Okay, I think I'll... Okay, I don't know what kind of time I have now, but I think that I want to... Why is one of your abs lower than the other? It's probably the angle. Okay, here's another ab. This freaking thing is going around it, and then there's like something. Let's do a little differentiation in color over here, because something is over here as Spamton appears. Hey everybody, it's me, everybody's favorite #1 rated salesman 1997, Spamton G. Spamton. Everybody's favorite, you say? Everybody's favorite? Yeah, I mean, I was not born in 1997. I wasn't even born, so I can't really even vouch for it. Okay, so the thing that I want to do is, I guess try to get this out. Try to get this out a little bit. You are now nipped up. Okay, and then I want to, I guess, paste the image in and see see what measurements I could improve on, because that's one way to do things, but that's different from memorizing the groups exactly. I'm doing this in different colors so that I can see what's going on, but I guess that I could have also been doing that with I don't know, perhaps line pressure, black and white, something like that. Okay, so this is going on like this. It actually connects pretty well. Can't believe Spamton is on the stream, and your commune is LGTV community. There's Brina saying, I keep getting edits of the song God is a Woman by Ariana, and Lord, I think he might. Wait, okay, usually the edits are consisting of pop icons and sometimes Sabrina Carpenter. There's such a saying, you were not born in 1997. What are you, some kind of baby? You know, I keep thinking of other people as I keep seeing people being young. Everyone seems to be some kind of baby. So maybe I would like the opposite perspective for once. Perhaps it's my time to be some kind of baby. Now, here's, okay, a little bit more of a ab. Okay, wait, no, it is shaped like that, but it's not that severe. Another shape goes around it. Bodybuilders are on another level, I swear to God. I swear to God. Oh, okay, so there's, and then you can definitely see that these muscles on either side are, like, it seems that they're attached to each other, but not attached through the middle, and I never think about that. But now I'm staring at that. Okay, and there's not really a definition over here, so that would be for some other practice. Looking for this mouse. Okay, what other things do I want to put? I think I am actually tilting this guy in the wrong direction, perhaps. Okay, what other details before I paste this guy in here? A little bit of a shoulder. Well, okay, a lot of a shoulder. And and perhaps a little bit of, wow, okay, what the hell? A little bit of arm shaped like going completely inward, but then from behind, something like that. Okay, and then this is going downward. Huh. But then the arm is like proportionally much smaller than the wingspan out here. So that is something that I would want to correct. And then this goes this way, this goes this way, this goes this way, this goes this way. Something is going like that. What's that? What is that? Alright. And okay, I'll probably just paste it in there. Then there's Sylvie talking about getting your third arrest by 2004. Interesting. I'm surrounded by criminals at all times, and I can't imagine better company. Here is a little bit of a smaller arm out here, but like I'm looking proportionally. Okay. Width. Oh, okay, and then other one kind of goes diagonally. Okay, that is actually the proportion. Okay, looks a little bit strange, but I think if anything, that this is going on here a little more freaking round. Okay, on the wingspan kind of business that is frankly baffling. Gosh, wait, I could have been measuring things better over here. I was not measuring things that well. Alright, and then this bit of wingspan goes like all the way up under the arm, and that's probably a sign that you are so tilted. There's your torso come up to right over here. This is... Okay. I'm in pain. I'm in pain. I've... the pain of failure, to be specific. The pain of I can see what's wrong. I can see that a lot of things are wrong. But it's a little difficult to have the words. And there's Patrick State. Hello. Look behind on the chat. How you doing? I'm behind on the chat. How are you doing? Is how I'm trying to say that. Yeah, good to see ya. Yeah, what's going on? What's new? Want to get notified of the live streams a bit for some reason. I did switch them to be a little bit earlier, and I mean to be starting the next one like an hour earlier. I wonder if that's got anything to do with them, but they've been still around the same time. Okay, I have not missed anything much, so we're going to be pasting this in, and guys suggest dog breeds or other domestic pets. And Spamton is saying I'm going to rename the animals. Wait, Spamton, wait, how are you here for our in-jokes? Good God, who the hell has been cosplaying as Spamton? Who knows the in-jokes? Whoa, there's guy saying Stardust has been conceived. Let's see if Seafoam can be next. They are really good. They're really good art prompts, aren't they? Hello Stardust. As the Steven Universe quote kind of goes. Oh, it's looking cool out here. Looking awesome out here. I come over to put hearts on the arts, but I come back over to put more hearts on the arts. Pinterest leading to rabbit holes. There's pet rocks and and Eggpie saying you're trying to jump straight away to really complex forms. I think you should break it down more simply first. I gotta ask then, which artist resource, breaks it down into general groups, because I feel like the only one I've seen, getting, pretty dang general about it, getting pretty significantly general about it, is maybe, Sycra's Simplified Anatomy, but I feel does that actually cover all of the groups well enough, or can you use it if you're getting more specific? And also the diagrams that you have drawn out here, which is excellent and cool, to be specific. Okay, so let's be sending this. I guess I'll make a little thread or something. Did I disable that or enable that for the that? Yeah, okay, I forget. Oh no, it's right there. And it's art reference pictures. I keep collecting a good lot of art reference images, but okay, so let's put this on the Discord so I can be putting it on the Magma, so it's all there. There's Brina saying, any suggestions? I kind of want to do poodles, but I need to branch out. You can't branch out into a rock for sure. There's losing all your chroma on day trading. I can't believe it. There's Spamden saying, please send pictures of your social security numbers and your credit cards. There's Headway saying, I have a ton of resources saved. I can send you a bunch. I'll try. Okay, part of that was blocked, so I at first read it as I'll try to be overwhelming. Very nice. But okay, so let's see it over here. Trying not to be overwhelming. Okay, so for this entire stream, I've been trying to draw this incredibly buff dude. This image was posted without credit, so I do wonder what's going on here. And so I've drawn a bunch of things all twisted out here, and the heg paste. The heg pie heg paste. And then there's Miss Circle saying, hello, I'm Miss Circle. Give me Oreo. I'm so sorry, Miss Circle. I do actually literally have Oreos within the house right now, but they're downstairs, and my mother has COVID, so I've been staying very far away from her, and she's been staying very far away from me, and so they're in the COVID land. I cannot get the Oreos, but you can have something with the same colors as an Oreo, a little eraser for artwork. This probably makes me one of the worst hosts that you could ever wander into someone's house. There's been saying, when I searched rock dog, it showed me Cactus Mountain Dogs. That's talking about, I said, give me Oreo. Okay. I'm very much looking at reference images around here, but I think it's never too soon, never too late to, okay, first of all, find the head of an anatomy figure, and second of all, sandwich cookies. Okay, wait, no. An Oreo, that's a classic trait of an Oreo. It cannot be partially transparent. It cannot. Two little sandwiches out here. You might think we're making an equal sign or something. And then Oreos are completely vegan, so what you're going to want to have in there is hydrogenated vegetable oil. It's messing me up. That's something else that I'm learning in biology class. Here's your Oreo, by the way. Little cookies for you. Half Lazy Art's giving us a YouTube art fight theme announcement. Oh, okay, wait. Thank you for the link. Yes, I do want to see that. There's people from Fundamental Paper Education, and Sylvie had said it's quite late in the piece of land I live in, and my pocket-sized device says, says they will die, so I take my leave, as a wise man once said. Yes, very economic. Well, the most economic. Good night to you, Sylvie. Thank you for sharing the very cool lore. And we want to see an art fight. Hello to Nuremberger. Hey, hello to you. How you doing? Good to see you again. Okay, wait, I feel like I had something that I was going to say in particular, but okay, I can't remember what it is. So I guess that all that I'm saying is hi, hello. Hope you're doing okay. How you doing? There's Miss Circle saying, yesterday I saw a pack of Oreos, which is just the cream. I've heard of somebody who hates having just the cream in an Oreo, so this would probably horrify them. You could probably terrorize someone with that. Oh, how evil. There's Half Lazy Art saying on to share. Okay, yeah. Let's see this art fight business. And if it's loading, while it's loading, I also wanna want to see some business. Okay, we're gonna be doing a little pause over here if it lets me. In the midst of epic music. And a little please. And a little please. Please play. Everyone has a plushie these days. How did that get so popular? Why did that get so popular? I did give into one. I do have one. Okay. We will have a little bit more resolution just for this one. I've had it on low resolution on purpose, but we're gonna have it. We're gonna clear it up. We're gonna see how it is. How is it going? Colorfully to start with. What? It's looking good out here. Oh wait, okay. Wait, are those the theme from the previous year or anything? Because that would be like a fitting way to pass it on. I don't exactly know the theme from the previous year, but that's really cool. What? That's really cool. Okay. That's cool out here. Look at that. Oh my gosh. What? That was pretty. That was a pretty use of color. There's DDC998 saying, I tried to get buffed up one time. My arms fell off. And my nipples hurt. I don't recommend it. Luckily, Femboy Milk saved me now with 48% more fat. GMOs really do work. You can end that sentence with GMOs really do work. Yeah. I want it to be a threat when I say I'll genetically modify your organism. It doesn't sound really like a good threat, though. Sounds like a poor threat in my opinion. This Nuremberger saying, how's your week starting? I'm feeling more confident now. My childhood friend supports me. Hey! Oh my gosh! Congratulations! There's, I guess, variable things happening. But you know, it feels like good things. Feels like good things right now, right here, in this moment. Feels like good things. But there's that. There's lag happening. You guys have to listen to Emotion, album deluxe by Carly Rae Jepsen at least once if you like pop, and Oreo being the best food ever. I honestly, sometimes I have my doubts about whether to incorporate it into my diet, because that's something going on with me lately. I'm concerned for the way that my spine is going to be strained if I gain too much weight, so I'm like, it's time to take it back down. So I'm eating like a lot of soup. Oh, you put the shoes in the box. The shoes in the box of shoes are hard. I believe in you. It's a good stylized shoe. It's a good stylized shoe out here. There's, I think that would fit like with I don't know, Powerpuff Girls style. That's like, is that called UPA style? I think it is. Tried to look that up last time. There's congratulations to be had. Sure, going a bit wacky. And this is for this year. And we are so back. Yeah, excellent. There's Half Lazy Arts telling us, I need to head out, but have fun. Left my pony Sona. Lemonade Branch. Hope to see you guys soon. And then I zoom in over here, and there's also the conjoined one of many heads. I've never ever thought of a centaur that's kind of doing a Medusa kind of thing with a lot of human torsos, because why would I think of that? Why would I think of that until just now? But no, we're here to appreciate Lemonade Branch. We're full of appreciation. Why are you saying you're so Sigma? I'm so Sigma. Strike that, reverse it. Hearts to be had. You know what the hell? This even kind of follows the shape of a pony's head. Hearts over here as well. Gotta love the creativity. The creativity indeed. Okay, wait, I'm getting distracted a million different ways, but I also want to see if I can scribble the old pony Sona I had, like, from memory. Well, okay, did I once draw a image of it sitting down? It was really weird. It was really weird making pony Sonas back on DeviantArt, cause I think I was like at a high sort of, like, I had some confidence in editing images, had some confidence like that, so I could use digital art programs a little bit. Alright, let's just outline some eyes, matching the, what was it, Gen 6 style? Was that Gen 6 or Gen 5? With the main 6 or some such. So here's this. It's basically like if a horse's head shape was not shaped like a horse's head. Basically like that. There's Leviathan telling us about government secrets, and there's a song that you must put on Discord. Exciting, exciting, exciting indeed. Alright, so here's this, and then I think that I made this one a earth pony and then put you in a sweater. There's so many things over the years that I keep thinking I've just put it down for a second and I'm gonna finish watching it or reading it or whatever any day now. But then, I don't know, you just get further and further away from it, and you wonder if that's the case after all. So I think all of the ponies, they kind of sat funny like this. Do I remember how they're made? Huh. So I know more about cartoon horse anatomy than human anatomy. It's fine, I'm good with it. It's fine, I'm good with it, it's fine. YouTube User gives us the Sigma stare. Thank you, YouTube User for the Sigma stare. It's the little emoji there. It's because I've been in basic biology class, but it's reminding me of the red blood cell. When I was reading the chapter yesterday, they showed me a bunch of red blood cells exploding because they were put into an environment of pure water, and I think that's kind of scary. I think that comes across as a threat. I have red blood cells right now. You would do what to me? You would put me in pure water and I would explode? Not really into it. I can't really tell. I can't really ever tell who's here and who's left. I'm left wondering. I'm left wondering if I just completely missed, I don't know, Patrick's statement. What? We go on. There's Brina saying Dua Lipa's levitating music video may have sparked something in me. Gosh. There used to be like a TV in the upstairs of my house, and now there isn't anymore. And I used to do like a bunch of exercises, and then instead of having just a regular music playlist, I could like put the music on the TV, and then I could be like imitating their motions or something if it's a music video. And then that really got into it. That's like by saying I'm still here, just posting some references into the little subthread you made. It's I know it's gotta be some. Oh, it is some. It's some ungodly late hour a night for you right now. But I'm jazzed. I'm excited. Okay, wait. Is this the freaking? I can recognize the freaking. Oh, Korean artists coming to the rescue once again with some of these diagrams. That's excellent. That's excellent. As Leviathan saying, so a gun filled with pure water can make people explode. That's what I'm wondering, right? Like, do you have to inject the pure water? I know that it's dangerous if you drink it. Okay, like if you injected pure water into somebody, that would probably, first of all, be so gross. Why would you do that? That would be a messed up thing to do to somebody else. But also, they would have a lot of problems. Yeah, I guess their blood cells would explode. So here's some of the, here's the wide sort of large sort of muscle groups. I was looking at so many videos before I started the stream. Honestly, part of what got me off schedule, looking at so many videos, trying to be like, hey, what goes on? I watch the videos at 2 times speed to see if there's anything. I download a YouTube extension, I watch them at 4 times speed, because I can just comprehend them that fast. That's me. There's, yeah, this is going really cool though. Okay, the way the shapes deform. I've had this damn book for so long. Okay, it's from the 1920s. Okay, that explains it. That explains it, because it doesn't exactly. It does have in-depth descriptions of the approximate measurements of what appear to be the male muscular form, but I think it doesn't say exactly how to use it. There's talk of Perfect Taco being so good. Cool stuff out here. How the abs are. How the this is. Muscle notes in here. There's talk of being extremely built. Okay, so the things that I was seeing on that, on the bodybuilder, and freaking out over. Okay, wait, how much more of the pony do I want to do? Just a little more like this. Is it? Okay, can I quickly fill in a little pony while I get back to bodybuilder thoughts? This seems like a way of having, I don't know, completely scatterbrained thoughts once again. There was also, and I don't want to miss it, there was also King Hijink's topic suggestion in here, which it looks like the wording of it is, what are both your favorite WLW and MLM romance stories, and are there any others you would recommend? Also, are there any that have heartfelt and explicit in their handling of queerness, as I'm in love with the villainess? You know, that's something that I've kind of noticed. I think when I get down to it, I am reading a lot of queer stories, which is, you know, fun and excellent queer stories out here. Reading a lot of them, but I think I have not read that many where they are, where they sit down and they're like, hey, I am gay. What does it mean? Do I go through a journey of coming out or anything? What's going on? I feel like somehow it happened that I can count on one hand the number of stories that have done that. Okay. The topic suggestion does not mention anime specifically, which is lucky for me, because the one that I can think of specifically, I have not watched a lot of anime, but of course if y'all watching have seen good queer anime, then of course the recommendations are welcome. I am not watching a lot of anime. The one premiere in my head is still, it's still Yuri on Ice, and that's like limited. I remember it being like sweet and only a little dramatic, and then just really sweet and good. But then do they discuss being gay at all, or do they just get married? That's two different things. That's two different things. It's still really sweet out there. But like, is there a conversation, or do you just meet a hot guy who helps you to ice skate and then you're married? What was that? There's proof you can taco. There's DDC 998 telling about somebody else, anyone, or wow. I'm out on my tangents out here. And okay, the talk of starting simple. Starting simple with the. Okay, I'll close out of this for now, just in case it's that much. Starting simple with these. Okay, so is this more complex than I would want to start, or less complex? Okay, wait, no, I clearly saw the 3 levels of possible detail around here. Oh, okay. 10 parts, 13 parts, 23 parts. Yeah. Something that I thought would not happen for learning art, but I totally should have made more notes as I was learning and everything. Something I thought that would not happen was forgetting which parts of the beginner experience were the hardest. I mean, probably for me, the emotional angle of looking at something, genuinely putting my all into it, and still seeing very clearly that it doesn't match up with what's in my head. That's emotionally difficult to bite through. But okay, parts over here. Here's guys saying, someone say recommendations. Does it need to be explicitly clear, or can it be clear coding? Okay, I guess let's stick to. Okay, queer coding can be so many things, right? It can be so many things. I fully consider, like if we're talking favorite romances of all time, I'm gonna look back to the 1960s, where it was, like, illegal, more or less. I think it was illegal to show the gay people kissing on screen, and I'm gonna say Kirk and Spock. Okay, logically, I know they started slash fiction. They're credited with starting the wave of overwhelming M slash in fan fiction spheres. But it's the 1960s. It's the 1960s. I consider them. It makes sense to me that they would be married. They swear devotion to each other. They come back to life for each other. And then there's like this one episode specifically that made everyone go really feral in the 60s, where the alien, like, Spock is, like, going into heat literally, and you have to either fight to the death or God, I can say things with a straight face. I'm a mature person. Spock reacted like this in the show as well. He has to do mating in the episode, and so then he tries to fight Captain Kirk to the death, and then Captain Kirk fakes his death, but they're still, like, kind of wrestling in kind of like a sweaty manner, and it's. I'm tripping over my words, and this is a little much. It's okay though. Come on. There's Rita saying, I can never understand the shapes, but give me the muscles I can understand and really well, and detail is easy. I can work with this. Let me cook. Okay, cooking. There's Hack by saying, okay, I'll stop spamming for now. Try to send stuff I thought would be useful for this stage of learning. Thank you. Thank you. That's part of it, right? Because well, also another thing, when I look up the tutorials and they're going into, like, a lot of detail, I'm like, okay, the people making these tutorials are really good at art. Do they factually remember what it's like to not know these things? Do they remember what they were having trouble with? Thank you. Thanks for the resources out here. It's looking good. It's looking color coded. It's looking simple dimple. Thank you. There's Hegpie saying, did this happen or is this fan fiction? It happened. That's, I'm gonna take it on a weird voice yet again because it happened. It did happen. And that's why it kickstarted like a lot of fan fiction. And then the internet didn't exist yet in the 60s. So people were like, okay, the thoughts that I just had about those two old men, the thoughts that I just had about them, I'm gonna type them out on my typewriter and I'm gonna send that to you in the mail, cause the internet isn't real yet, but the urge to write fan fiction is real. There's Leviathan saying I'll probably go do some good old art now. Boss wants stuff done. Maybe I'll see you later. I don't know, only so much left in this stream, so I guess perhaps I'll see you next stream. Hey, best of luck working on the mod, Leviathan. It's the summer, so I guess I don't have to be concerned for your sleep schedule, but I still kind of am. So, best of luck with all things. Good seeing you, Leviathan. There's okay, Kai with the recommendations. Okay, Given at number 1. I know Mutual Appreciation is also great, but King Hijinks has watched that one, and I'm like racking my brain out here. What would I recommend? I'm not that much of an anime watcher, but one that like outright discusses one that outright does discussion of being gay, actually specifically a little bit being gay, a little bit being bisexual. It's been talked to death, but Heartstopper, I don't know if the adaptation is as good as the comic, but the comic always had me smiling and kicking my feet. Smiling and kicking my feet. Smiling and kicking my feet. I say it 3 times because I mean it 3 times. There's, so Heartstopper, like, first of all, I guess I would recommend as in the same, like, on a similar level to I Favor the Villain as less silly, really heartfelt, really sweet. And then what else you saying? So Given, Music Gates, MLM, it was good stuff. I still have not seen the movie of Given, but that is good stuff. I think, gosh, okay, I keep wanting to remember like what I thought of things when I watched them, but I keep forgetting. And then number 2, Skate the Infinity, queer coding, skateboarding gay is just an overall great show. It's my favorite 12 episode anime ever. Bloom Into You, Yuri. Is the okay? I've heard varying things about Bloom Into You. I'm out here recommending Heartstopper. It's not even animated. I wish it was animated. Animated with a lot of casual queer representation, the Dragon Prince, but there is still more of a focus on dragons, so I don't know, so I guess mostly the Heartstopper is on my mind for shows to be watched, because my favorite stories, you know them, you love them, they're in webcomics. So Bloom Into You, does it have like an indeterminate sort of ending? Are they giving you ambiguity? There's by saying, I can't believe Starstruck has happened in real life. That's crazy. There's been with a bye to Lenny, and with I've been listening to music while listening to the stream, and somehow I'm not having a sensory problem. It's in fact sort of helping me focus. It really amazes me what does or doesn't help focus at times. It's like my little brother Emmy were doing like a 1 attempt sort of biology exam yesterday, and you would think 1 attempt, a little more stressful, really gotta focus, maybe no music, but no, I put on the Elton Johns, the 70s, Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. There's Kai Zhang takes a deep breath. Number 4, The Executioner and Her Way of Life. Yuri! Is that to the witch? Yuri! Secrets of Voice Actor Radio. It's one that's still airing now. Yuri! Okay, wait, I'm gonna do that. And then Kai Zhang, Revolutionary Girl Utena is loved by lesbians everywhere. I've never watched it, but let me recommend it anyways, right? I think that one, Revolutionary Girl, I think that one is in dangerous territory because of the super ultra trauma they're experiencing, and I'm okay, like, I hear it's a masterpiece, but I hear that part of the trauma is, like, compulsory heterosexuality, and I'm like, I'm like, like, when sorting the recommendations, where do we put that? Well, the only solution, we have to make more Yuri right now. I have to be in charge of more Yuri right now. Let's talk of is this Miguel O'Hara, okay? And then the basics out here. Hello, bald man. Okay, it gets detailed. Wow, it's a lot of resources. Tracing over a guy, because it's useful to exaggerate, but it's also useful to regular exaggerate. Different levels of fats. When people put when people try to make an average sort of body shape, they put it like in between really lean and more fat, but then the one they put in between those sometimes has a little muscle, and I think for averages, like, you can be, like, I don't know if I've seen people drawing like specifically skinny fat. It exists. You don't have the muscle tone. You're just a little larger. Because of not muscles out here. Okay, so I wanna be copying this down. I wanna be watching things. But like I don't know, my favorite stories of all time, it'll have to be a matter of just me, like, summarizing them, probably, because the webcomics are, of course, a little difficult to get into at times. Okay, wow, I'm scrolling through all my business. Okay, first of all, top pick for completely aromantic, asexual. Top pick for that. Like, there's a guy in there, there's a girl in there, they're childhood friends, they are tortured emotionally, but never at any point is there romance. Thornstone. I guess I don't know, I'll write these down. Be writing these down. Sure, yes, I'm writing them down. Thornstone. I don't know if that's gonna be visible. Okay, probably I'll like leave them all in a comment or something. And that's for aromantic, asexual. I'm in a million tabs now. I've completely ruined it. There's guys saying any Yuri I recommend is not ambiguous. Besides maybe the voice actor radio one. Okay, non-ambiguous Yuris. I like knowing the anime industry. Knowing the anime industry, I sit back, I watch. I'm gonna cross my fingers and be like, all right, minimum misogynies, please. But you know, there's probably fun to be had. I've only just finished watching I Favor the Villainess. Cute stuff out there. There's Brina and your food cane. There's DDC 998 telling us my farm also has lots of Yuri. I recommend a visit or a job application. Look. For some products, we're looking for free range. We're looking for non-GMO. We're looking for organic. And then take me seriously right now. What I'm looking for in Yuri is non-misogynistic. I would think that would. I would hope with all my heart that there would not be a high bar to clear, but I don't know. Everybody dips a little into exploitation sometimes. I'll be watching more things. My heart's gonna be full of hope, and I'm gonna see how they go. There's Son and the Morning Glories is also a good Yuri anime. Hey, excellent. Copying it down. I gotta know these things. There's Patrick Stayson. I had to step away from my computer for a bit there. What did I miss? Oh, well, for Pride Month, we're talking about the best sort of Okay, I guess put this into general audience's terms for a moment here. The best lesbian and gay stories and shows and anime and such like that to recommend to one another as a little, I guess, as a little virtual sort of celebration for the people not going out to parades and such. You know, there's Kai saying, stay away from citrus at all costs, I beg of you. There's Soki saying, where can I learn conjoined anatomy? These anatomy lessons are useless to me. Okay, wait, what else other than recommendations of media is going on in here? Well, I guess completely talking away from the mic. I don't know, I guess the things that I'm excited about lately, excited to learn in detail way more arm anatomy, chest anatomy, all of the anatomy. I'm gonna be learning it for art. I'm gonna be figuring it out. Wait, I've already opened this in the tab. I'm gonna be learning all this business. Gonna learn how the groups work and then the more specific groups work. Excited about that. And then something that's always on my mind is both, I guess, basic biology, because I'm in a basic biology class, but then also the fact that MIT made all of their classes free, so I could start learning anthropology. Maybe I could see if that would help me come up with like really cool world building for a story or something for the basics of it. So that's on my mind in general. What's new with you, Patrick State? Well, I'm actually a million years behind in the chat too, so I don't even know if any of this is current. Maybe you stepped away from your computer again. Maybe you've gone. If you're gone, goodbye. But if you're still here, then hi. Good to see ya. Having problems with headshots, and Kai going out here with number 7 banana fish, gay that will break you with the heartbreak kind of things. I've heard of that one. And I'm worried. Sasaki and Miyano, gay. Unfortunately, the gays have less animes that I can think of that are actually good. You go looking for good stuff out there, and the next thing you know, you're wondering, do I learn Thai as the language? Is this where all the high concept fantasy stuff that I might be into is? Is that where it's located? So let's have all that written down, taken down into a notepad. Head Pie had given us the alright chat. I'll head off to sleep. If you're up for it, I'll hop in voice chat sometime tomorrow to talk anatomy. You are up so late. Please rest. I'm saying this as someone who just got... You know, actually, I feel pretty good. Normally, I feel pretty bad for 5 hours of sleep, but today I feel 5 hours and pretty good. Sometimes my head hurts incredibly, but get sleep, don't be like me. There's Kai saying, recommending Princess Jellyfish because it's real cinema, anyways. Okay, and then that's more in the way of queer coding. More in the way of not 100% relationship, but thanks for writing that down though, because I had seen you talking about it, and I was curious because all the stuff is out here. Hello, Pony Sonas. Oh yeah, that's another thing happening here. Pony Sonas. There's Kaisa and Jaro. I have a lot of Rex to the point I lose my mind. Any genre is literally this is literally my way of life. If you need any more, I'll be happy to give some. Well, that's very exciting. I want to take a look at these things. I want to see how it's going. I guess I would simply write down Heartstopper. I guess I'll just be writing down all of this business, cause I don't know, Heartstopper it's got its live action adaptation, and and the people who are not into sweet stories have like had enough of it, 100% completely had enough of it. But it's one of my favorite comics. Of course I'm not over it. There's good nights going on, and little quotes from a little song. I know I started late, but I might run like a couple minutes late, because if I don't get the thoughts out, if I don't finish the thinkies, then I'm gonna be stressed. I'm just gonna rot in there. There's Kai saying, so I did draw a doodle of what I assume is a self-portrait of myself in the magma before the stream dies forever. And Brina giving us the quote, think I only want one number in my phone. I might change your contact to don't leave me alone. You said you like my eyes and like to make 'em roll. Treat me like a queen. You got me feeling thrown. Wow. So I'm gonna just like guess really quick. Look, okay, like, okay, I'm gonna guess really quick that that's not a Taylor Swift song. I'm gonna place my bets before seeing it. I'm gonna place my bets not Taylor Swift. Basis of that being that whenever I see people talk about Taylor Swift trying to make like a steamier kind of song, they're like, why are the lyrics like that? Why are the lyrics like that? As I see nothing but complaints, but maybe I'm only somehow on the haterade side of the internet. Maybe there's positivity to be had. Rena telling us, okay, it is a Sabrina Carpenter song, a song Nonsense, and Kai telling us Exo Kitty is queer media. I love that isn't animated since you brought up Heartstopper. And then like in terms of things that are like live action and stuff, it's like I get peripheral awareness. I get a secondhand awareness of things that are being pretty good out there. Okay, wow, it's like a full 3. Good Omens in live action, capturing Tumblr's heart. Our Flag Means Death, also capturing Tumblr's heart. Interview with a Vampire, they appear to be eating each other. It's definitely targeted toward the crowd that sees cannibalism as like a form of intimacy, which people think that that's not going to be a crowd. They think it can't possibly be more than 2 people. And to that I can only make a little sound out here. Sabrina saying, I love nonsense so much, it makes my heart flutter even though I don't have a crush. Hey, I experienced the crush feeling vicariously through that song. Oh my gosh, wait, that's really sweet out here. I think all this time I've been assuming. Okay, wait, no. I think for a lot of stories, maybe not all of them, I've assumed that if I can feel something about what's happening in the story, then maybe I'm capable of feeling it in real life, in some scenario somewhere. But like, I don't know, it's interesting to think that maybe that's, for some, that's not possible. For some scenarios, it's not possible. DDC998 saying, you're so boring when you when you don't talk about taking a big ass shit with respect, my queen. You tell me to bend my sternum, I do it. I feel like there's 2 different things. I feel like there's 2 or maybe 3 different things going on in this sentence. So one unhinged way to follow up that sentence would be, do you wanna see a shit? I'm not gonna do anything crazy. But I think it's relevant to like show plants about that, because okay, it's like, okay, not all fertilizer came from a butt or anything like that, but yeah, I don't know, was this like broken down plant matter or something? But I think they're related. It's in the same category. Yeah, this was the plant that I had been growing in a baby food jar. This was the plant I had been growing in a baby food jar, but it started to get too large for the baby food jar, and then it started growing little roots like right out from under its neck, even though it already had a stem. And so I'm like, okay, obviously it doesn't want to have a stem, so I cut its head off. And yeah, the boys love when you cut their head off. in conclusion, it's going great. It's going great. The tiny plant is back. Is that the tiny plant or just a tiny plant, right? It's the tiny plant. It was the tiniest plant. Well, okay. I did leave the other half of it in the baby food jar. It's turning a little bit yellow, so it might live, it might not live. But this was the tiniest plant until I decapitated it. And hello, the mighty frog wizard. How you doing? Oh my gosh, hi. Hi, how's it going? There's talk of anatomy in here. Yes, there's I guess I'll go over. I'll just make these diagrams kind of visible, cause like I know not everyone can go in the Discord, but I guess now if you pause this video, then you can see some really good diagrams out here. See some like levels of doing this. Yeah, there it is. There it is, a way to start practicing. It's intimidating, but you gotta have faith. You gotta go through with it. There's YouTube user Suctic saying you unconjoined the tiny plant, you monster. Ha, ha, you've fallen for my trick. You've fallen for my trap. It was unconjoined the entire time. You know, before I had these plants right here in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in 8 different jars, 8 different small jars. They were in just 4 pots. I've cut them into 1,000,000 pieces. I honestly could have gotten more pieces from the plants because they got to be like, I don't know, 20 pounds? There was like 20 pounds of plants on my windowsill. And now they are all little and tiny. You won't believe the kinds of atrocities I'll be doing to plants. Other people talk to their plants sweetly. They'll say, "How are you doing, my little baby? You're growing so well." But me, what I say to my plants is, "Stupid idiot, you're still alive. Good luck." There's Nuremberger saying some good recommendations. I also drew old Pony OC in the group crying. Oh my gosh, Nuremberger, you came in here so positive, and here I go with the negative plant talk. Here's a Horms. here's a Pony Sona. Okay, Nuremberger went on, and then is that our purple fellow? Is that our purple individual? Looking excellent. Oh my gosh, looking excellent out here. As we go into a little bit of a late stream, I keep seeing people do humanizations of the main 6 in their own styles, different pony sonos and stuff, and it makes me wonder if you just look at a bunch of artists maybe in their late teens or mid-20s, whatever the hell, like, if you just select a bunch of artists like that, how many of them are gonna have or have had a pony sona? Or for another thing, have come up with a miraculous ladybug, akumatized villain sometime in their past. I think one time I tried to do a take on a positive version of the villain's power set. But like, who hasn't? The show is doing it at that point. I'm missing messages such as Brina saying, "Sometimes I feel I need a crush or want one. It's an odd feeling." Also, "Hi, mighty frog wizard." I mean, that seems like something to explore with another trusted ace person. Why is that the first thing that comes to mind? Why is that the first thing that comes to mind? There's a million routes. You don't have to be involving other people in it whatsoever. Okay, so here's a little bit of shadows around here. I guess probably because I probably think of relationships in terms of meeting people on a similar level to things that what you're comfortable with, because that's what I've tried to do, I guess, and so that's why I think of things in those terms. Well, okay, anyway, we want a little bit of pink and purple striped hair. It's been so many years. I think I've tried to learn more about color theory, but I was unconfident with colors when I made this, and I still don't know if the color scheme is good now. There's Mighty Frog Wizard saying, y'all, I have genuinely experienced bi panic for the first time. How are y'all still alive? I feel like I've been experiencing like a not as sharp, not as severe, blunted form of bi panic, because I haven't been like out in public, in peer groups around other people, developing person to person stupid crushes or anything like that. So I'm just like stuck with images on a screen being like, do the people look cool, do they not look cool, how does that feel, what is it like? Okay, so here's a little bit of hair, and then okay, wait, I remember this design so clearly, but now I'm realizing, like, hey, is that a little foreshadowing from all that time ago? Because I gave her short hair. And okay, is it a little bit like mine? I think it might be a little bit like mine. Oh my gosh, wait. I legitimately, I'm not changing it as I'm remembering it or anything. I gave her hair like the kind I eventually got. Well, aside from the purple swirls. But, I could go any which way, I guess. Yeah. Okay, I'm behind in the chat. Let's see. How are y'all alive from bi panic? There's saying people calling me Aki here is a bit funny, because basically only my fandom friends call me that here on the Gabrina. There's identities to be had, nicknames to be had, and a stylish little hat. I approve. It's my original character, and I deeply approve of this addition. It's the premiere in style. There's wait, how did I not know that, Gabrina? How dare? Wait, the gay part or the Brina part? Cause the gay part is in some kind of elaborate dance of ace hyperbole. Yeah, sure, that's the word. There's Sartik saying, did you know that all those weak-ass plants can't produce oxygen? Not even for your weak-ass underdeveloped lungs. I was just finding out about somebody's weak-ass underdeveloped lungs, actually. I mean, I wasn't gonna call them that, but, like, factually, yes. There's Sartik saying, I love Anthony the Tiny Plant. Planthony. But I have split its body into 2 parts. So if both of them survive, like, which one's the real Planthony? If it grows bigger, is that something? There's Leviathan, who is back. Oh, I am lingering today. I am indeed lingering. Mighty Frog Wizard asking, have you heard of Cupio romantic people? I've also questioned that before. Did a bunch of research on it. You desire a crush or a lover, but you don't really experience it. It's in the Aero spectrum. I think I've heard of it, but I frequently forget the definition. So it's about desiring a crush, but not really experiencing it. Wow, okay. Huh. Yeah, I think that's definitely one of those I forget the definition to, even though it has like a really on point, snappy kind of name. There's joking is obvious, it's fine to call me anything. I wonder, you changed up the name. Should I be changing up the name? Should I be like Aki out here? Child Napper 9000, stuck with the white van. I was seeing the memes about that. Looking schnazzy. There's Brina saying, I feel Aero Ace still works. It's a broad term, or perhaps a broad term, or get Brina, and I genuinely wonder, that's just a picture. I know AI and photo manipulation exist. That's genuinely, it does appear to be just a picture out here. Whose van? Whose literal van is this? Whose vehicle? Whose vehicle is getting memed on? Okay. Do I want any eyes? I never gave this pony any I don't know, particularly cool powers or attributes or anything like that. Alright, so here's some eyes out here. Looking like an alien, baby. Alien out here. I do a little color picker. Do a little of this. The reason that the primary reason that I'm still in the stream is because I want to finish my thoughts. I want to finish my thoughts about favorite queer story recommendations. Okay, I want to do a little outline out here. Okay, but maybe not your face like that. Brina talking about being 100% ace on the repulsed side. So what's going on? Before rebranding my channel, I went by Buzzin' Brina, so Brina just stuck. Call me whatever you like, unless it's a slur or something degrading. Honestly, absolutely unhinged. What idea in there? We get a little bit of eyes out there. Just the idea that it's technically possible to go from calling somebody by their name or even a nice nickname to just with no warning switching directly to a slur. I don't know if I want to say dark humor or just ouch. There's Are you making a little fish lodge? Come on, I totally face it the other way. Rena saying, I say gay Brina jokingly. Okay, and then there's, okay, finish that one already, pretty good. Mighty Frog Wizard saying, I don't know if ace is kind of fluid in a way. I don't know, can't explain. Hey, and then while it's nice to know this stuff, I think one thing that I get hung up on is like what does it really actually relate to for me anyway when picking out labels and such like that, finding out what's up with labels and such like that. But yeah, when exploring labels and identities and all of that, I guess one thing that chilled me out a little, that was like, okay, like, should I say I'm bisexual or shouldn't I? And eventually I decided on yes, because like, even if I'm wrong somehow, even if I'm wrong out here, I don't know how many people is that really going to affect. I can literally only date so many people. Yeah, physically possible, physically, mentally, emotionally, that whole thing. And there's Leviathan saying, getting the sleepy, so gotta go, y'all have fun. And you know, it's a great chill song to be gotta going on. There's Nuremberger saying, bye Jaro, I got to go, see you next stream. I'll try to be here early. I've dropped my entire phone. Warning for the next stream, I'm gonna be trying to start it 1 hour earlier. At the very least, trying to start it 1 hour earlier than this one. But thanks for stopping by. Thank you for stopping by. It's good to see ya. Good to share original characters and get you sleep. Okay, so the time crunch is on. I have drawn a strange little pony, a funky little squonky, and I think we want a smile. Absolutely perfect. Where the hell is my phone? Fun facts about me: I'm always cleaning off that phone. There's YouTubers are saying phone is dying. Could this be the end of the addiction arc? There's good nights going around here. Okay, what is the most I can say in the most interesting capacity I can say it? Dude. Okay, so I've been recommended some Yuri comics, but I think that maybe I don't have a favorite one. No favorite Yuri comics other than I'm in love with the villainess slash I favor the villainess. There might have also been one about like specifically an office worker lady, and then she like gets a job serving a villainess, but like in a gay way. And then it's like two fantasies in one, right? First of all, strong lady, strong evil lady, woohoo! Second of all, what if my boss appreciated me? Two fantasies in one. I can't remember what the name of that was though. Can I yap about the Link? I love Zelda and Link. Every time I find the light dragon, I pet her because that's my wife as a dragon. They turn my girlfriend into a dragon. Hey, there's worse things to be turned into. Although it was pretty difficult for Fallon Delicious Dungeon. Let's talk about yapping. You can always yap. Yeah, what's going on? What's good? Is this fish version? It makes me want to... Okay, seeing the fish version makes me want to draw official version. Makes me want to draw the official version. It's just out here like this. It's out here like this. Of course, this is also implying that it can be drawn... No, I've messed it up. We want it to be a little bit shorter out here. And a little bit like this. Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's more official. I think I genuinely thought that this was going to be my profile picture, but I'm like kind of attached to the gayness that Illumity Kiss brings as a profile picture. I'm attached to that. I'm like, I keep commenting around, and people got to receive some kind of gay vibe. They must absolutely. There's DDC998 saying, I have many favorite Yuri comics. I can't share them here though. Wouldn't be allowed. I'm almost tempted to ask, and do any of them have an actual plot? But the questions, I'm not gonna ask things that I'm not prepared to hear the answer to. Oh, there's Crystal Palm saying, whoever drew the top hat on my villainess, could you move it back to her head, please? Oh my gosh, wait. Yeah, let's see some villainesses around here. They're talking about pony anatomies, respect to MLP artists. Yeah, it's honestly, it's goofy stuff out here. But basically, the toughest thing in the pony anatomy is okay. There's actually proposing that I could make my regular logo gay. Now that's quite tempting. That's quite tempting out here. I mean, other flags I like the colors of are like non-binary and the bisexual, and the demigirl has some alright colors too. There's Rena talking about, it's confirmed that they basically share a bed together. Okay, about Zelda and Link. Link can only sleep in the bed he owns or in inns, meaning the bed in his home from Breath in the Wild is in Zelda's house. Okay, there's fuel. There is shipping fuel. Okay, and then I wanted to share the pony leg. It's like this. Yeah, I think that was the first anatomy I memorized, but it was totally simplified cartoon. So like the back leg is basically shaped like that for these cartoon horses, I do believe. I do declare. Of course, that doesn't really account for how it bends. Also, this is going to be a little further down, and this is going to be a little further up, and it's going to be more like that. Yeah, excellent. There's in the Japanese version it says our bed, our house. Okay, when the ship is shipping, when the ship is winning. And then here's this diagram of the most muscular fellow. So all of the twisty stuff, don't worry about it yet. Okay, wait, let's see a little bit of this villainess as we approach like a full-on 2.5 hours. DDT998 is claiming they do have a plot. It's not the literary masterpieces you're used to reading, but the art. Oh goodness, the art. Look, Look, this can't even sound unhinged or anything, because that's just what comic fans sound like. I'm over on the Otome Isekai subreddit where they're reading a lot of copies of the same story again and again. Some are more generic, some are more well written, and I've seen this argument. Genuinely, they've been like, the plot, it's not there. There's not a plot. There is not a plot. But the art is pretty. The art is gorgeous. And you would think that somebody would not say something for something that this is safe for work, but they're saying it for things that are safe for work. So I've seen this written in more pathetic context than you can deign to bring. There's Brina telling us her accent is also so cute. I miss listening to the dialogue. Oh my gosh. And Mighty Frog Wizard saying, laying on the floor while listening to Lovers Rock with My Lover is the fantasy I have pending. That's honestly putting pending on things that you might do in your life or things that you have as hopes. It's kind of a peak comedy. There's Sophie saying, there's the gay version. I guess you can polish it a bit more. Right, let's look around. There's Brina saying, why can't Nintendo just make a spin-off or a whole game where my wife and I get married? Okay. Okay, yeah, that is kind of giving me ideas. I could do one of those hidden messages sort of drawings where some things are light, some things are dark, and then the darkness, the shadows of the drawing spell out this symbol. We can make it gay. We can make it gay all along. Talk about 3-hour street. Yo, what the hell? There's Brina saying they literally won't say it even though they put it in the game. Just say they're dating or something. But okay, in my to my knowledge, to my understanding of the Legend of Zelda games and such, to my understanding of that, they are reincarnating again and again, destined to find each other in every lifetime, right? I've never played one of their games. Have I misinterpreted that part? Because that already sounds deeply romantic, and then Ganondorf is there. It already sounds deeply romantic, and Ganondorf is also there. But that sounds excellent. There's fantasy you have is finishing your art. Mighty Frog Wizard telling us, wait, talking about playing a game where you just marry Zelda. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I did interpret that much correctly. Wow, this art out here looking really good, looking really cool. And are we getting a little bit of self-portraits out here? All these cute anime I need to watch. Hey, looking great, looking awesome. Gosh. Wait, has this song come up like 3 times? I mean, hey, when you're jazzy, you're jazzy. Oh my gosh. Fully colored, totally rendered, stylin' with the villainess out here. There's YouTubers are saying, did someone say 3-hour stream? I dare you, you're too weak. Half the people whom star regulate look, okay, the dangerous part of saying that, you're calling my bluff, aren't you? You are calling my bluff. Doesn't everyone have somewhere to be? I think personally, I'm just chilling today. I feel like I could legitimately just be hanging out for 3 hours. I forget what else I had scheduled today. I don't think it was a lot. Okay, no, wait. I can bring up my to-do list. It was perfectly manageable. Probably. I have a. Okay, I accidentally, disorientingly opened up the tab full of muscular flexing. Okay, but what I'm looking at, my to-do for today, find out how to artistically study muscle groups for art reasons. I'm finding out. Go over my lab instructions for biology class. Oh, finish shaving the side of my head, because part of it is still like popped up. I don't know how visible that is. It's not supposed to be doing that. And then put a cleaning agent in the toilet. I think that takes 5 minutes or less. Yeah, I'm probably fine. There's Brina telling us that the Triforce literally makes them have to fulfill the prophecy. Vacuum is subordinates. There's Mighty Frog Wizard saying, I have homework, but what is homework if it's just something to forget? There's Crystal Palm saying, I was way too focused on my drawing. I saw your mouse hovering by my character. Were you watching me finish shading it? I'm in admiration of a villainess. So then am I correct in saying, hey, women in suits time? Okay, 1980s magic officer Charlotte P. Nightingale style. Oh, I see you've gotten around. You have circumnavigated, you've circumvented the shoes. You've gotten around the shoes. Yeah, I mean, I guess so I do homework with my little brother, so I'm just gonna be like messaging my little brother, when did you wanna do review? I'm genuinely thinking of streaming for 30 more minutes. 30 more. It's ridiculous, but like, even if everyone's leaving, I feel like I got stuff to study out here. But then if you're not leaving, then we got stuff to talk about. I feel like it's a win-win either way, except for the homework I have to do. You know. And there's 60 saying, I live here. Did you forget you are my visitor? I let you in my house. You're free to stay for a bit longer. That was very hospitable. Earlier, I offered somebody, instead of an Oreo, a full-on eraser. You're a more generous host than I. Well, there's no, but I do wish you the best of luck on your homework, though, for serious, for real and for serious, Mighty Frog Wizard. There's women in suits mentioned. Women in suits. Women with hooves today. But it is making me wonder about shoes. Like, what's the best kind of shoes to practice drawing? I guess I would want to practice drawing some kind of a, like I saw ya doing a heel earlier. Oh, okay. I couldn't decide between sneakers or high heels, so something that you could, of course, wear the sneaker boots, the snoots, but snoots aside. Platform heels are like spiritually in there. There's DDC998 telling us, I read one where the protagonist, a superhero woman, had to fight against a villainess that had a powerful orb. And then there's an intense something happening. The fight is quite intense. There's many directions in which I could be baffled, befuddled, flabbergasted, but I guess the main emotion I'm gonna have is, when I look for the good stuff, why can't I find the good stuff? This sounds goddamn engaging. Okay, this is making me remember that I did read a couple of Yuri comics. Okay, wait, I'm forgetting. I hope I had that all at right angles, because I have everyone in my phone saved as their full name. Okay, but let's be looking up. Yes, okay, yes. My sweet arch enemy. There we go. Yeah, okay, my sweet arch enemy. It's a cute little comic over here on on WEBTOON Canvas, and okay, it's definitely the episodic superhero thing. But then you're just seeing like a goofy cartoonish villain falling for a strong superhero, and it's good stuff out there. That's DDC998 finishing that up with, if that isn't a plot, I don't know what you're looking for. Hey, no, I'll just finish that up with, that does sound like a plot. And perhaps I complain a lot, cause I straight up can't find the good plots out here. I do keep genuinely finding little lame plots, little lamer boy plots, little lamer baby plots. Okay, so I'm gonna make a little list, and I guess I'll just put this over. Are you sending pictures of Zelda in the Discord? We've seen It's from Nintendo. It's from Nintendo. It's from Nintendo. We know, and we love. We know what she looks like, and we love. There's Frog Wizard saying, "Wait, I didn't tell y'all the story. My social studies teacher got really mad at me because like half the class didn't do the homework, and I hadn't come that day. They hadn't passed me the homework until 11:41, so of course I didn't. Well, that sounds like a logistical nightmare." She started grabbing people's books and writing ones on them and making them fail, and I was like, oh crap, so I lied to the teacher, and she said she just left me alone, so I guess bad lie. Okay, reason? I mean, it has been a while since I've had a stream sponsored by lying, cheating, and stealing, but it does seem justified in this case. DDC998 claims to be a literate gooner. Debatable. Do they ever even encounter a character arc where they work through their deepest insecurities, emotional pain all the way through, contrasted by incredible closeness? Are you really a literate gooner unless you match my tastes perfectly? Oh, my arbitrary taste for arts. Oh, get into dangerous territory out here. So here is what I'm trying to do here. I've been trying to do something here. So there's playing Tears of the Kingdom on the TV. The music came in clutch, y'all. Yeah. Good stuff out here. So one downside of a longer stream. Hey Team Fortress. One downside of a longer stream though is that now the part where I try to get to the what I meant to be saying, it's now more stretched out. But we're so brave, okay? That's the theme of the stream. We're so brave. And it all makes sense. Okay, so I'm making a little thread, and I'm gonna be recommending gay webtoon zone. And then I gotta put my recommendations up in here, starting out with a one sweet arch enemy, and I'll just I think what I'm hoping for in here is, there we go, there we have it, image previews, DDC998 saying those are more difficult to find, most of them aren't translated from Japanese, the pictures are quite good though, I can really feel the emotions, and that's what literacy is really for, not just to feel, but to feel emotions. There's needing the disc, disc of music or some such, and then back for a 3-hour stream. I 100% cannot tell if my bluff is being called here, because I'm feeling energetic. I'm feeling energetic out here. What has been the longest stream? Like one of those Night in the Woods ones? Okay, so we'll start out with a couple of what I believe to be a little bit rarer, and then some of these are so happy, and then Death and the Maiden. I think I found Death and the Maiden because the artist for Death and the Maiden was making a bunch of popular Miraculous Ladybug comics on Tumblr, and they're top quality, they're really funny. So this comic just has queer characters, non-binary main character, no romance, but I'll put it in here because queer main character, and it's the the characterization, I think the focus is mostly friendship troubles, because it's so much supporting women's wrongs. It's supporting women's wrongs really severely. There's YouTube users actually saying, come on Shoro, just 25 more minutes and you break the world record. I for real can't tell if you're messing with me, but I'm at this moment in my life, I'm all in. I'm here. I'm doing this. I'm zooming out. I'm recommending comics, and then, okay, do I want to like describe things as I'm going about these? Okay, so My Sweet Arch Enemy, it has the comedic side. It's definitely the comedic side of enemies to lovers, just the cartooniest sort of enemies to lovers kind of thing. You get to see, like, I don't know, the identity shenanigans, the ways that they're falling for each other without really knowing that they're fighting each other, and just all that cute stuff. And the episodes are short and sweet too. Gosh, I love stories that have a little picture. I'm getting big illiterate in my old age, but I really love it. Okay, let's go on scrolling. I would say the way to sum that up is, I guess, in terms of the rivalry, Doofenshmirtz and Perry energy. Not to ship Doofenshmirtz and Perry out here, but here's the humans who are being shipped. Okay, why did I bring that allegory in here if it wasn't gonna make sense? Let's talk of snobbishness, talk of anger, talk of things being difficult to find, talk of Marina saying I support women's wrongs and rights. Yeah, so Death and the Maiden. So Amor's the necromancer over here, holding the skull over here. I don't know, should I be zooming in, or can this be expanded or anything? Full view? I do that in full view? Okay, well that didn't really that did not really help anything. Are you adding something in here? Maybe about a mermaid, but there's gay men. Yeah, it's the little trash maid. I feel like definitely has more of a focus on environmentalism, but it's still quite fun out there. Okay, and then I check over here for a second to, I don't know, check if that's like all visible and some such. All visible, yeah, the picture's visible. That's good stuff. Now that there's supporting women's rights and lefts. Okay, gosh, okay, I am happy that I did think of a couple of women-led sort of comics out here. I feel like there has to have been more. Oh, that was the one. And actually, DDC 998, with your degeneracy, reminded me of it. So one that I was reading for a while, it's been finished for a while. Gosh, did it go on to Daily Pass? It did. I could have reread it before it went on Daily Pass, but now it's behind a soft paywall, a time-sensitive paywall. Okay, yeah, so let's put that one in there. The one that you reminded me of, Mage and Demon Queen, yeah. So that one's like super anime tropes. When did that one start? Oh my god. When did that one start? It started in 2018. So that's a while back. But so while this one up top is going silly, sweet, cartoonish, romance kind of thing, romance among the hijinks of being a superhero, down here at the bottom, it's also enemies to lovers, but it's just completely thirsty. But like Cheers, made by a lesbian out in the world somewhere. There's talk of checking the second canvas. Yeah, I'm getting so into these recommendations. No, okay, no. We're setting a record for the drawing type of streams. And look, I may not have had a pen in my hand for a long while of this, but it's a category of stream. I didn't open up no video games. You don't hear me controlling no characters out here. So, It's a record for this particular type of a stream. Oh my god. Okay, so Kai saying after stream ends I may continue watching Bleach because of my unhealthy obsession. Regarding the main character by the other anime I just watched is Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun still on my mind. Okay, and so it's like outside of the gay recommendations, but I was seeing that your recommendations were both enthused and full of humorous panels, and so I'm as long as I have a list, I'll just be putting that in there as well, even though it's outside of the parameters. As Frog is saying, having flashbacks to the time I had to explain to my mom what the hell was Boyfriends, the webtoon, doing in my school library. They had a physical copy? It's like, okay, the polyamorous webtoon boyfriends with the sweet little color scheme and everything. Like from what I remember, I think I don't have a problem with it. It makes me want more true polyamorous comics. I know they're here and there, but like Boyfriends is like slice of life, so it's like just a sweet and happy sort of easy to read sort of thing. That's like part of why it's taken off, multiple parts to it as it is. There's Kai saying, I read Page and Demon Queen deserved an anime. I still wonder, right? I still wonder. Next. No, you're not built as 2 years ago. If you go to the end of that stream, you'll be seeing that I'm just sat there like, hey, I'm so thirsty right now. And my ass hurts. I don't know if I said my ass hurts, but it did. I still remember 2 years later, you're sitting there for 5 hours. Of course, many people sit down for 5 hours, and it's no big deal. But I don't know, I chose a weird position or something, so there it was. Wow, I still have the same clothes and headphones and microphone as 2 years ago. Interesting. There's scrolling down. There's Kai saying Boyfriends is the citrus of webtoons. Bullshit. Obliterated. For obliterated. Wrong stream and game stream is the same. What are you saying? If you have to sit your ass in front of the computer, SMH my head. Oh my god. And then around here we're not I thought this was a little crab at first. It can still be a little crab as I continue down my recommendations. So what have we had so far? Oh yeah! Castle Swimmer. Gosh, okay, Castle Swimmer has so much going on with like the adventure side of it, but it is very much an epic gay fantasy romance. Oh my gosh, okay, wait, did I not think of it because in their adventure, the two leads spend some time separated. Gosh, though, I do want to catch up with it though. With Castle Swimmer. Yeah, so it's like whimsical, would I say Studio Ghibli style sort of adventure? Definitely whimsical. So gay. There's Kai saying 1HP Club is the only webtoon to actually get me interested in D&D. I don't want to make an original character now. Oh, interesting. The peripheral D&D fandom that watches you intently. There's God, I really wanted to find a way to say that was I don't know, normal style, cringent, but this is what we've got. Okay, so what have we got so far? Saturday morning cartoon, cuteness, okay, technically not a romance that I know of, but queer main characters, legendary humor, even more legendary drama. You would not believe the women's wrongs that I have seen. Oh baby, there's okay, the mermaids out here, the absolute peak thirst and like mood. This is kind of in the same category as the anime I just watched. I favor the villainess. they start out with like the same relationship dynamic. Was that more popular than I thought? The whole "you're so strong, please bully me" kind of thing. Oh my gosh. There's letters, it's for nerds. There's DDC998 telling us you don't need to read to really enjoy the ones I read, and I mean really enjoy. I'm going to inflict snobbery on you. I think you've got to be reading. I think it's got to be in your mind. I said as if that leads to any kind of a snobbery. It doesn't make sense. The things I'm saying don't make sense. Okay, it seems like every other comic that I was reading has a gay guys pairing sort of thing in here. So I guess let's start out with all of these start out with all of the recommended sort of recommended sapphics out here that we know of. There's Everything Being for Nerds. Can't read what you said, but you can write it. The idea of somebody who can't read because reading is for nerds, but can write because writing is all right, that amuses me to no end. That's hilarious. That's super funny. Alright, so I have not totally read Juliet and Van Helsing, but it does come highly recommended. There's some vampires out here. Who doesn't love vampires? Alright. It's making me want to go looking for more of the good Yuri, because when I get to my serious absolute favorites, okay, nobody flinch. I know that's a great way to start a sentence, but nobody freak out at what I'm about to drop in the chat, because come on, Blades of Furry. It's so cute. I'm going to implode. It's so cute. There's so many near misses that almost convert me to being a furry. I'm gonna click into this. I'm fully clicking into this real quick. Let's close out all these tabs. Just let me see if I have a chance at really loading this up. Okay? Can I click on? It always reloads the page when I try to open it on desktop, so let's go. You have to click it super fast. But the art style in here, they like studied figure skaters for all of this posing. It's the color scheme out here adorable, and then the balance between like thirst and communication, and then like cuteness, and then drama, but the drama isn't interpersonal. It's them against the world for the most part, and then that's such a combination. That's such a combination. I'm gonna bite something. I'm gonna bite something for real. It's seriously adorable out here. I wanna skip to a later episode because they have a art style change. God, okay, this is not list view. This is not list view whatsoever. But nobody flinched, right? It's all making sense. There's such saying no, Jaru. Don't use your logic on me. You're revealing that I'm secretly a nerd. There's no secrets out here. On the 3-hour stream. God, this is ridiculous. I'm feeling ridiculous. Okay. I'm scrolling fast because there's like mild spoilers, but I want to find like the the expressions. You got your they thems. You got your theys and your gays. You got your trans characters going around. Just a figure skating group made of a bunch of happy queer characters facing drama, and then the world building. I think every time I bring up this comic, I try to mention the world building because I'm one of those sickos out here who thinks, hey, maybe sports could be even crazier. Maybe if you added more flair, maybe you should go into a coliseum and you should fight an animatronic to the death, or maybe two robots should battle, or maybe you should be doing parkour and acrobatics and fighting each other. I feel like the next big spectacle can still be invented. I think it could be. I think maybe in the wrestling you should do also an acrobatics routine, a little bit of drag, and also dance, and perhaps sing. I don't know. That would probably be super difficult. That would definitely be super difficult, but I think there's possibility out here. And I bring that up in relation to this comic because they've done battle skating where it's like Jesus, there's figure skating, but you have to draw blood. I've been very energetic this stream. Entire book fall off my desk. So guys saying, I wonder how artists can do custom commissions on the fly at their booths at conventions. I think I would implode. I think they get really familiar, probably. It's up the same sort of level as caricature, right? But they probably get really familiar with how long it takes them to draw things. Still, that seems really intimidating, doesn't it? There's DDC998 sounding, or saying, not sounding, different thing there. That sounds boring. When do the romantic action begins? Well, pretty quickly. This one starts out, okay, you were asking about this one though. I know it's not that serious of a question, but I'm really passionate about it, okay? So, if you were asking about this one, not that it matters if you were asking about this one, you could have been asking about any of them, but this one, the romantic tension starts pretty soon, but it starts, like, mixed with fear. It's going from, like, a fear and danger type of a vibe, cause, like, first episode, so I don't think it's spoilers, and, okay, it's, like, fear from two angles. One, the love interest is, like thought to be a vampire at first, so there's like this fear. Oh my god, are you gonna eat me? Are you gonna drink my blood? Are you kind of like a beefed up hunk who needs to gnaw on me or something like that? So that was a wild way to describe that just now, but we're gonna keep rolling, we're gonna keep moving. And the other fear comes from like a difference in skating levels. Like one is a rookie and then the other is like the star, the champion, and they somehow get paired up in a match. And then and that's intimidating. There should be no way that the rookie should win against his secret crush, who is also a vampire. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. But another thing that impresses me in this comic is how cohesive it all makes it. There's Mimsa saying hi. I'm a little late, but I'm here. You came into the gay furry 3-hour stream. It didn't start as a gay furry 3-hour stream, but we're almost to 3 hours on the gay furry almost anatomy stream. I know that doesn't start with fear. I read many of those. But hey, a thing that is cool, that I find cool in this comic is like moving past the fear, and so it's like and so I guess it's like the real life thing where the sensations of fear and excitement are like super close together, where they like change into one another, same kind of energy that can be transferred. How you doing, Mimsa? There's Mimsa saying, I've been to the whole Scott Pilgrim anime in one day. That's 4 hours of being stuck to a couch. You know, it does look pretty darn quality. I keep, when things come out, I keep asking myself, should I watch it? Should I wait to watch it? I mean, usually, the answer so far is being, yes, I should have watched that right away. Of course, I should have watched it right away. Whoa! Olivia Writers! Whoa, what the hell? Whoa! Hi! Whoa! Hi! Olivia Writers! In the last stream that you were in, did we start putting the link to the magma at the bottom of the description anymore? Hi to you. How you doing? How's it going? Okay, do I want to duplicate this or just go back and forth? We'll duplicate it. Yeah, how you doing these days? So much is happening, I guess. This is my first day of seriously committing to learning anatomy artistically. but also I am seriously recommending a bunch of gay webtoons. Happy Pride! Happy Pride! There's Crystal Palm saying, Joe, could you quickly check out art? I did some adjustments and stuff to my character, and we love your opinion. Cool. And so the first message out here was to check general. Are you launching your little man off a cliff? Are you being haunted by the narrative? The bird is... Wait, is the bird Zelda or not? What the hell? What the hell? Okay, wait, the fantasy environment is feeling kind of magical out here. Now you're saying found her. I actually can't recognize any of these individuals as a Zelda due to my novice inexperience and such like that, but that was magical. That was magical. There's memes that talking about improving your art, but your art looks like 4-year-old scribbled. We're fighting through the pain. Look at these. Here's diagrams. Here's some big anatomy diagrams with some simplified charts out here, with the simplified knowledge out here, with the simplified muscle groups. We can get the knowledge. It might take drawing like each of these figures 100 times, and then once you've done that 100 times, looking at 100 real people and drawing each of those 100 people 100 times, I think this is over 1,000 by now. Anyway, let's look at this art. Let's look at this art out here. Olivia Ryder saying, I don't remember when that was the last time I watched one of these. Hey, we're still going on in here. Of course, I've been, I don't know, complete with the urge to, I don't know, make changes lately. Okay, we are dangerously close to the 3-hour mark now. This is nuts. I literally, okay, I don't think that I have you guys for more than that. So let's look out here. I'm bad at spotting changes. All I know is that the shading and the freckles and a little bit of horns out here. Okay, wait, we can compare back and forth. There's Olivia Ryder saying, glad you're doing okay learning anatomy. That's so based. It's been trials and tribulations. I think, was it just like last week I was really upset about failing my driver's test or something like that, or maybe 2 weeks ago by now. But there's anime to watch and classes to get through and things to learn and original characters to draw and maybe art fight to join. I don't know. Okay, so I can't really. I'm really bad at spotting the differences. I can only spot, I don't know, what's already going on. Okay, edit it in the magma. Rupert's on my screen. Rupert's uncensored my innocence. You gotta. We're all facing our fears head on, okay? There's Imsa saying, Has Been Hotel Season 2 is already finished and is coming out next year or the year after. Oh, well, okay, wait, big difference between those, but okay, that's like promising. My childhood best friend got into Has Been Hotel, and so let's meet. It's always lovely to find that we're watching the same things. This is just impeccable out here, isn't it? Just impeccably stylish. Okay, okay, I guess I'm probably therefore not doing all of my not doing all of my recommendations. Dude, wait. Okay, gay webtoon zone. Cinderella. Nice. Wait, okay, is it gay webtoons version of Cinderella? And then Monsters and Girls. That one is so like short. I think I have been keeping up with it. Art style that might appeal to DDC 998. I don't know, fun and cute concepts though. Okay, I want to get the last of my webtoon recommendations out here, because I'm talking about the Blades of Furry, the good stuff, and then I'm talking about gosh, okay, this one that I've been really excited for has just come back. This one. So I found out about it because the creators of this webcomic this is one of those where I keep trying on purpose to get top comment. Sometimes it works, sometimes it works. You can try on purpose any time in your life. But yeah, this one I know about because the creators were doing one called It's Always Raining Here, and what was that going on? And Kai saying it's hetero Cinderella, but there was a bisexual subplot with Cinderella and her best friend. Hey, subplot's gonna break my heart. But speaking of bisexuality, I did read one on Tapas that was bi for bi. Okay, and then it's kind of, I guess, it is a little bit of a special recommendation for me because I sometimes I'm like half complaining about that I am reading identical comics with all the same plot and the same art and the same everything, and they're all from Korea and they are all doing the most marketable thing, but this one actually breaks that trend, so it is it's special in a lot of ways. It's over on Tapas and MF, but to my surprise while reading this, both main characters in this are just deeply, completely bisexual. They both have exes of whatever sexes, and I don't know, it's something so special to expect stereotype, I guess, to be trapped by stereotype. They're gonna be straight all the way. They're not gonna acknowledge that gay people exist. They might, are they gonna be horrified if they find out that gay people exist? But no, there's just 100% casual bisexuality as you save the day with baked goods. We're over 3 hours because the bisexuals got me yapping. There's memes saying I can only watch Hello Boss and Has Been Hotel Pilot because my broke ass can't make cash for the life of me. There's okay, not to encourage crimes or anything, but you don't need money. You don't need money. Why did I do my villain voice for that? Why did I start freaking out over here? There's finding out you can ride deer in Tears of the Kingdom. I didn't know this. I accidentally landed on one while I was fighting. That's a hilarious way to find out you can accidentally ride a deer. There's Olivia Ryder saying I'll try to come in here more often. I don't recognize anyone in the chat. Then we got a whole host of regulars. Who was the last regulars around here? There's DDC 998 questioning whether it's Yori if it's Futa. Look, I mean, these are some specialist questions out here. It's some specialist questions. Like, it depends. It depends. So, like in actual life, I ask people how they're identifying and how they want to be identified. So I guess, however the characters would answer is the answer. Which is, I don't know, that's funny to me. That's funny to me because I feel like you're asking seriously. God. Good. There's an ask to not use that term. Oh my goodness. And then I've repeated it out loud. My apologies. My apologies indeed. And we want one explanation of this. So Electric Bones out here, favorite of mine, and how do I wanna describe this? I don't know, just clicking on the first episode, I guess. The art style is such an inspiration. I just, it's one of those I want to drink it in. I want to know the skills. I want to know how it's going. You start out in space, looking gorgeous, looking excellent, crystals growing from the ship. Your ass is busted. Here's one of our protagonists floating in the space. Can we click to another episode to get like more of a overview of the rest of the characters? I actually, and there's, a 73-year time skip because it's sci-fi, it's in the future, that's up my alley. Here's the other main character. So their relationship, is horrible and it sucks. I can't get enough of it. I can't get enough of it. And then I want to also recommend a more wholesome one, the one that this guy is for. And we're gonna look at his art as well. And then that's gonna be the end of it. It's straight up 4:30 at my time zone. Okay, another one that is extremely essential to recommend. And I guess I'll keep explaining Electric Bones while I'm here. Basically it's just is the rivals and rivals being attracted to each other sort of situation, but they're also this, like, in addition to the art style, the sci-fi world building really gets to me. And then I don't know, the way they're like fighting desire with circumstance, with who they are, with their pride, with their it's tangled. It's a tangled web, and it fascinates me to no end, and I love it. There's talk of this, talk of that. Memes are saying I'll probably go under a new account for my animation sometime soon. Hey, a rebrand. Best of luck. I was so sure about this username and everything when I chose it, but but sometimes I wonder, do I want this to be permanent? How permanent do I want this to be? Crystal Pone giving us a bye, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day, night. And here we are having it on the very last recommendation. Now this one, god damn. So I don't know if anyone is still here. Miracle Simulator though. So homosexual, gay out here, as that's the category that we're recommending things under. Happens to be science fiction. I'm loving a lot of science fiction. And then this one like deals with like the really existential sort of like what does it mean? What is the meaning of life? Do you choose what has meaning in life? If you find something that makes you question everything, then how do you deal with that? How do you cope with that? And then in contrast to the gorgeous rivals killing each other in space and also solving a murder mystery, I love their mess. I love their mess. In contrast to that, they're very sweet out here. The main couple in here, they have their trials and their tribulations, but they're so sweet. They're so sweet. I think this has been all my recommendations. And then if anyone was listening on this like third hour of the stream, then I wanted to say very specifically that Miracle Simulator is one of my, top webcomics of all time, and also it's going to be behind a paywall at the start of next month. So it's for free right now, and it's like the last chance. It's like the last chance to be reading this heartfelt, happy, existential, heartache, all of the things blended into one kind of a comic out here. It was 1 hour and 50 minutes and you break the world record. Get out of here. Get out of here. This one is so much in my emotions that I'm going to be straight up linking this because I think you fellows, we got like 3 people here. I think you're the only people who are gonna be seeing the end of a stream. So I'm gonna be putting out this thing. It's the last time this top quality, life-changing, foundational science fiction gay story is for free. It's the last time it's free for this month. So in conclusion, it's been 3 hours. In conclusion, it's been 3 hours and 10 minutes. And so, like, I have a wise quote for this one, actually. A wise man once said, for the longest time, I've been streaming for the longest time. That's a little ad-lib from me. They didn't actually say that in the song or nothing. Thank you all for being here. Grand flourish of music. Let's